Oh, yeah. Notorious B.I.G. and Juicy. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Rich Voss. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I like that voice.
It's my sick voice.
Well, then that's well, you should hear that like 300 days a year.
I don't get
fucking. You're so every day you're sick.
No, I don't get as I don't get as sick as this is the first time in a while where it's kind of strange. I swear to you, I
don't leave the house. There's a wind out today.
I swear, I've gotten better. I really have. I haven't been sick in so long. I was trying to remember, and because it's really a strange feeling to me again. But,
I go, unlike you, I go to.
But you're right.
Doctor.
Huh?
I always go to the doctor no matter what. Like,
well, you're
right
a hypochondriac, and he should be. It's amazing. You're a little sickly sometimes.
A little sickly. Well, I get a lot of allergies. But I have been a lot better lately.
This was the worst year for allergies.
I didn't get them because I've been... this honey thing might work because I'm on a honey kick. And they say if you eat the local honey, supposedly it knocks down allergies. I never believed that shit, but I didn't get allergies this fall.
Well, they say the best thing to drink...
Why are we talking about allergies?
The best thing to drink is...
Calm?
No.
No. Hold on. Let me jump in. I wouldn't say drink it. I would say you can enjoy it for a moment and then spit it out.
Or just have it smeared on your face. Apple vinegar.
Apple vinegar. I tried that when I was a kid, when I was on a health kick.
Yeah, but when you're a kid, you don't know. But then you're fucking what... You know, now when you're fucking beating down old fuckers when you...
What does the apple vinegar do, though?
I don't know. I just heard it was good. I don't know what anything does. What does honey fucking gay honey do?
I just told you what the bee cum does.
What does it do?
It is bee cum, right? Honey. Do we know that for sure?
It's a product.
Or is it bee poop? What is it?
Bee.
Is it bee snot? What is honey officially?
Bee cum is probably the closest.
It's probably cum of
something
a bee,
else,
right? Yeah. Well, but I mean, it says it helps with allergies, and I didn't get allergies this fall. I get allergies every spring and every fucking fall. I drive Dr. Steve nuts with that shit. But I got a nice head cold and a scratchy throat. It's our last show before Thanksgiving, boys.
Today is?
Yes, it is.
You're not coming in tomorrow?
No, I'm not.
Are you coming in tomorrow?
Why would I?
No one's coming in tomorrow.
Because we'll be here. We'll take over. We'll fill in for you guys if you...
Oh, you know what?
We got a hotel tonight.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
I mean, we're doing tonight's show, but we'll come in tomorrow if you need us.
Let's see how well you do today on the big show.
If that's the case, then I must sleep late.
See how you do over here today, and then we'll decide.
Well, this is a great audition.
I wanted to comment on the interview from yesterday, how creepy Jim was during the Tom Jones interview. You weren't creepy.
Not at all, but let's hear what he says.
I think you were throwing a little Uncle Paul in there or something.
Oh, maybe I threw a couple, yeah.
But that was like very quick and Jerry in Cleveland, go ahead.
You hit the nail right on the head there, Ope. There were two instances where Paul just creeped out.
Yeah.
It's so subtly that the old man, Tom Jones, couldn't hear it. And it was wonderful. It was simply wonderful.
Well,
my question is, how big a celebrity would have to be in the room before that wouldn't happen?
You know, I wouldn't do it like to the point
now.
Where it's like obvious.
He's done it with everybody, a whole bunch of A-listers, and Tom Jones is way up there as far as fame goes. We were talking about yesterday, Tom Jones was good friends with Muhammad Ali and Elvis Presley. It doesn't get much bigger than that.
And my dad.
And Rich Voss's dad, yes.
You know your dad?
Yeah, they used to play cards together.
Oh, cool. And he's a good fan of really good comedy.
Yes. He recognized you after the show. It's too bad he didn't say it on the air.
Well, he did the first time he was here.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a big fan of good stuff.
Nice.
Oh, really?
But Jimmy does that with all the big celebrities. He throws in a little Uncle Paul or Chip or something.
Yeah, sometimes I'll just do it because Tom was sitting on my right, so sometimes I'll do it because Travis is in my eye line. So I'll just do it for a half a second,
half
like
a beat.
Quick. Huh?
Yeah.
Where they don't know that anything's happening. I won't go into a whole long. How old was he? I won't do that. But.
Yeah.
So it's like if former President Bill Clinton was in the room and said that he just opened up a new boys club in Arkansas, you would definitely...
He absolutely would. I can answer that question.
I think I would do it just because it would be so funny to do.
Yes.
Would I do anything really disrespectful? No, but that, like a little, sure, why not?
Oh, I love it. Thank you, boys.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you, sir. Let's say hi to Paul in Illinois. Paul.
Yeah, good morning, gentlemen. I have a compliment for a change.
Yeah, a compliment for a change.
Yeah.
All right.
I can tell you, your interview yesterday with Mr. Jones, you said before that a lot of times, once you walk out that studio door, they don't remember you.
Yeah.
Well, after yesterday, I would think he'd walk up to you, say hello, and shake your hand. That was that good of an interview. That was the best interview. I've been a subscriber since 2000.
Oh my!
That was the best interview, gentlemen, that's ever done.
Hold on, since 2000, you've been a subscriber to what?
I thought he said Survivor.
A subscriber.
Since 2000?
I guess, yeah. Sirius started somewhere in 2000, or XM did. I don't know. But that was when literally no one was listening to the shows they had on. So thank you, Paul.
I've been an XM subscriber since the very. In fact, the lady told me on the phone I was the second subscriber to your show.
We're going to send you a T-shirt
for a long time.
You sound like Mike Francesa.
Yeah. You want to?
You sound like Mike.
You know what? Roland just threw me a whole bunch of shit. It's our last show for about a week. So you want a Terminator DVD, a Trainwreck DVD, Transformers, a Terminator hat? What do you want?
Oh, I would love a train wreck.
All right, hold on the line. I think you made the DVD, right, Jimmy?
I'm in the deleted scenes, yeah. And I've
on
watched
the DVD.
scene. I don't know if it's. I'm guessing, is it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Very cool. All right, hold on the line, Paul, and thank you for that compliment. We really appreciate it today.
No problem. That's ever.
All right, thanks, Paul. Hold on the line. We'll give you a Trainwreck DVD. Yeah, it's our last show, and then we do a little Thanksgiving action.
He's a very interesting guy, Tom Jones.
I loved him.
Yeah,
I fucking loved him.
Nice dude.
He's packing too.
I don't know if he is or not. I wanted to ask him about his hog, but he didn't talk about like any of the sexual exploits in the book. And I guess it was because I'm guessing been threatened. His wife was probably like, "Look, I've had it, and do you want to lose half of this?" And he's probably like, "No, I'll write a nice tell-all where there's none of that jazz."
Yeah, he didn't really go down that road, but I gotta say, after the interview, it was me and Dan Soder walking down the hall, and Tom Jones was ahead of us, and he went into the bathroom, and we went into the bathroom because we all had a leak. So, as soon as we go to break, most of us run to the bathroom and take a leak, or whatever. So then Tom Jones, God, I gotta say this though. So he goes into a stall. And then me and Dad are at the urinals, and then I swear to you, the noise is coming from that stall.
And Norton,
he was hustling out some messy logs, and the noises, and I'm like, that's Tom Jones in the stall.
I wasn't.
You didn't throw a note over?
No, I walked in and I heard it out of one of the stalls. That's not unusual. Oh my God, I put my hand under it. We shook.
What's up, pussycat? Whoa, whoa! But it was messy and loud. And I'm just like, I don't know if I wanted to hear that. This Tom Jones is a legend, but he's a man like you and me, and he's got to do his thing as well.
That's the worst. We were doing a club last night, and I had a pinch of loaf, and the bathroom was right behind the stage, and I don't want to,
What club is Stand Up New York?
No, in Queens, like an alternative club's pretty cool. Okay. Christian Finnegan's wife owns it. Him and his wife.
Oh, okay.
It was cool. So
I thought he lived in California.
No.
Oh, okay.
So I went next door to the CrossFit place. I go, hey, and I asked, can I use your bathroom? And the bathroom was right next to him where him and some girl were sitting. This is really going nowhere.
Well, tell the story.
You just want to relate to Tom Jones' messy dump?
No, I'm just saying how
you can't compete with that.
You're right. I bet you. And I
the bathroom was by where people were sitting, and you had a loud shit. It's a terrible story, but it's the worst thing ever. It's humiliating.
We all understand how uncomfortable it could be if you have to really go and you're in a bad bathroom situation. Yes.
I hate that nice loud shit and echoey shit when there's like a little thin door and you're like, oh no.
Or you're just fucking, you're blasting out so much gas and like a pellet drops out. You're going, now they think I'm fucking destroying their bathroom, and I just like have a fucking 2 rabbit pellets come out. What a fuck. Hey, did I pass your audition with that one?
I would say I like the openness of it. I like the timeliness of it.
Oh God, no!
It just happened last night.
Yeah,
no.
Right? It's
I love it.
It's topical.
I absolutely love it. And Rich is just as nervous as I am after all this Charlie news, so he's doing good.
A little nervous with the Charlie Sheen thing, Rich?
Oh, are you kidding me?
You've done half that stuff that Charlie has, huh? Back in your day.
Back in my day, what? Back in my day was a month ago? No, I haven't done that,
Well, you've done some of those things, right?
Nothing. A lot of
you've done the drugs.
I did drugs, but a lot of stories.
You've dressed up for the dealer. With your short shorts, you told that story on the air.
Yeah, but that was...
And you were jealous he wasn't hitting on you like he was hitting on your friend, right?
Yeah, well, that's just normal to be jealous.
And you went upstairs, didn't you?
Every week he took someone new.
Upstairs?
Yes.
And you went upstairs?
I never got picked.
And you were mad?
I went upstairs one time.
Yeah?
And you go in upstairs, and there was like a fucking Doberman. I'm like, oh, fuck, am I stuck in here? Because he had a pet Doberman, that would lay by the door.
Yeah.
And if he really, no. Yeah, so it was quite scary.
So you went upstairs once. What happened?
I just did free coke. Nothing happened. He asked if he could blow me, and I said no.
Right.
Okay. But that was before I realized what you could get out of a blowjob. Okay. If I knew there was an extra fucking gram in it for me, shit,
Oh, really? He would have gave you a little extra.
Are you kidding me?
A little extra scoop.
I would have put. He probably would have put it on the end of my dick. Are you kidding me?
That's funny.
So I fucked up back then. But when you tell a story, and for radio embellish it a little, people really believe the whole embellished
They actually believe
story.
he didn't return the favor. Silly geese.
Stephanie in North Carolina still wants in on this poop thing, but bathrooms were meant to be destroyed. I don't understand where people don't use bathrooms because they're embarrassed or something. You get in there and you fucking do your business.
I get embarrassed.
I don't whatsoever.
I wish I
let
didn't.
it go. Stephanie in North Carolina, go ahead.
I'm embarrassed in a locker room. It's just all men. I hate this loud shit.
Yeah.
Ever any girl goes into a public bathroom, like in a school, business, whatever, if there's anybody else in the bathroom, we'll go in a stall and we'll sit there, like maybe act like we're taking a tampon or something, like we'll put some toilet paper, open up the sink, make sure everybody is gone. And if somebody else walks in, you like hold your breath and like, oh, fuck, the next in here again. So you can't poop unless you are completely by yourself in the bathroom.
No, my wife can she can walk anywhere and do a poop within less than a minute. Like, psh,
and get it over with?
Fly like it. I don't know how
a lot of women shit like that, dude. They're in and out.
In and out. I'm
fucking
going
quick.
I'm in and out.
Yeah, no.
I don't sit there.
I got to see. I have a process. I have to first clean the seat off with a fucking. Then I got to get fucking water on a napkin so I can, towel my ass clean when I'm done.
That. Okay.
Oh, I got to have because I'm known for the cleanest ass in
I've
show
heard
business.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And so I got to wipe it with the water and then clean. It's a process.
Oh,
you know
God,
what I mean?
no.
You don't clean the toilet seat?
No,
You know what?
I sit right down.
No, you don't.
Down. Unless I see something that's pretty obvious.
You
sit
can't
right the
see
fuck down.
fucking bacteria and fucking.
Of course you can. I'm sitting next to it.
Whoa.
That wasn't bad. I passed my audition.
I sit right down and I'm within minutes. No more than 3 minutes. I'm not even going to say 5. I've never been in a stall more than 5 minutes in my entire life.
I've taken 20-minute shits.
They're the best.
Sometimes just to chill out and get away from the kids or something, I'll hang out in there. But as far as getting something done, no. If it doesn't happen in 2 or 3 minutes, I'm out of there. Because then I know it's not time yet.
Oh, yeah, no.
I gotta let it percolate a little longer.
Nice long dump.
There's nothing better than you drink your, Citrusel at night or Metamucil, and then the next day. But I've been doing like 2 a day or 3. Is that healthy?
Yeah,
Someone
of
said
course
it's healthy to do a couple a day.
Yeah, your body's
During
getting
the
rid of
day?
it, sure.
Well, yeah, throughout the day.
I mean, throughout the day.
Well, no, like 1 in the morning and 1 maybe like at 4. Every time I eat, it pushes the last thing out.
Right. I do 2 or 3 in the morning, and then I'm done for the day.
2 or 3 in the morning.
Unless I partake in a lot of pasta, and then that seems to push an extra one out during the day.
I know I ate a lot last night. We went out to dinner with. The worst thing is going out to dinner with someone who's overweight because they don't know when to stop, and you know what I mean. We had fucking pizza for an appetizer,
Oh my God!
right? And they know I'm at this restaurant, and they brought a big dish of like pastries at the end, cooked, and like
Who knows you're at the restaurant? You said they know I'm at this
no,
restaurant.
they knew him,
Oh.
the guy that we went with. So I only try to eat, sugar once a week. Like on Sunday, I'll have like, a piece of pie or something. But it's fucking right in front of you, and then you take one bite, and you're fucking.
I know.
It's
good pastry.
oh fuck! This Italian restaurant was so good.
Right to my thighs it goes. Sometimes, I said, just treat yourself. Have a little something.
What are you going to do during the holiday?
Eat like a fucking cunt. I'm going to.
Where you going?
I don't know. I might go to my family. I was going to go see, but they're going to my sister's boyfriend's family. So I may go there, or I may just see Bob Kelly.
From where, your window?
God. Jesus. Where do you go for Thanksgiving?
Well, we usually go to my father's or sister's, but we're going to go this year to our lawyer invited us over.
Oh, you're going to your lawyer's
But
house?
he's fun. He's a cool dude. He's fun.
That's impossible.
Why?
A lawyer?
Well, we're having a
fun?
big. Here's the thing: we're having a big breakfast because my daughters are all going to be in town.
Yeah.
So we'll have breakfast with them, like a nice breakfast. Then we'll go to our lawyers. And I'm going to drive Thursday night from there to Rhode Island after. Because I don't want to drive. Yeah, I don't want to drive fucking Friday on Black Friday. And plus, Friday's going to be nice, so I'll be in Rhode Island. I'll play golf. I'll get up there. It'll be 60 degrees instead of driving all day.
Is it really going to be 60 this weekend?
Yeah.
Where are you playing? You're playing Comedy Connection in Providence Friday and Saturday. Yeah. Okay.
I was just up with Weeze a couple weeks ago.
Weeze is the man.
Good time with him.
I almost pulled a trigger, and I was going to meet you up there. But
really?
I had too much going on. Yeah, man, because I love seeing Weeze. And then you're up there. That's beautiful.
Oh, it was fun. The club was great there. And
how did you do numbers-wise?
It was pretty good. If you I sold out if you put all the shows together.
Is that what you tell yourself?
It was hey, look, it took 4 shows to sell out, but it's so funny.
Did you ride the mechanical bull?
That's gone. They remodeled that whole place.
Really? They got rid of the mechanical bull?
It's a steakhouse, like a real steakhouse now.
What a surprise. I would assume they didn't want to deal with any more lawsuits.
Yeah, I know.
A mechanical bull is not a good idea this day and age. I don't know. I know there was one in L.A. on Sunset Boulevard, right?
Yeah, they still have them.
On the Sunset Strip at that one place.
It's just they remodeled it. Anyhow, it was a lot of fun. But I was up there with Weeze, and one of his guests was one of their founders. I don't know which one of Ben and Jerry's Ice Cream.
In studio?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's worth like $150 million. And he's so left wing. And him and Weeze, I mean, it was like being at like a fucking left wing festival.
They got along beautifully, huh?
It was unbelievable. And I was just
Weeze tries to tone all that down because it affects his listening audience.
Well, not on the air, off the air they were talking.
Oh yeah, he doesn't really go down that road as much on air.
Yeah, because you're going
it turns people off, unfortunately. They can't hear the other side. It drives them nuts, so they just turn the dial.
Yeah, I'm looking at page 25 of the New York Post where these 2 guys shot this fucking pregnant woman in the head. I want to fucking scream. I'm so annoyed.
What happened?
There's just these 2 guys, home invasion, shot the woman in the fucking head. She was pregnant. It's page 25 of the Post. You just look at it. You look at the perps. You look at the woman. If that was, if you're rude to somebody of a color on a college campus, it's fucking page 1 of the paper.
Right. But an actual incident they bury in the paper.
They shot a pregnant woman in the head during a home invasion. Page 25.
What town?
You know what? I read it. I didn't register.
Page 25. Let me get my papers.
Well, that's fucking insane.
Yeah. Page 25. Not one mention of anything. Just Indianapolis.
Indianapolis?
Yep. Page 25. Good.
25. It's buried. Let's see this. Unholy killers. 2 charged in home invasion. Slay of pastor's pregnant wife. What the fuck?
Page 25.
Jason E. Watson, top left, and Larry Taylor, bottom left, were arrested in the murder of Amanda Blackburn after November 10th attack at her Indiana home. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And they bury this shit.
Yep. And they leave out certain details that you could fucking bet they would have if it was a different situation.
Right.
Ugh. Sickening.
That is unbelievable.
Just sickening. The way they cover it. I mean, look, these guys are going to go to prison for the rest of their lives. So it's not the judicial system does the right thing.
Yeah, they'll take care of them. But
just irritating. That just happens. I'm perusing through that. I just happen to see that. I'm like, ugh.
But yeah, we know now that they just bury all that stuff in the paper. It's too scary to mention up front.
Sure.
So.
Yep. Lovely.
So Ben,
Roker not getting a cab is good.
Huh?
But Al Roker not getting a cab is page 8.
Page 8.
Fucking weatherman not getting a cab.
Well, and
due
also,
to race is page 8.
Let's find. And then the Nazi subway ad is page 3.
Oh yeah, wait.
A car in 42nd Street shuttle is covered in insignia, including a Nazi American flag, to promote The Man in the High Castle. So, what is that? Is that a movie coming out, I guess, I would assume?
It's a TV show on Amazon.
A TV show?
Yep, on Amazon.
And so that's a Nazi flag right there, right?
Yeah.
On the subway.
It's a what-if show, so if the Nazis didn't lose.
Right.
So America is half not run by the Nazis and half run by Japan. So the subway car was half and half of Japanese stuff. Japanese flags and Nazi flags.
I'm surprised they did that in the subway.
And they did it to promote the thing. So people have to come and sit on a Nazi symbol.
They would never
That is so weird they allowed that.
They would never do a rebel flag like that across the
You know,
subway.
it's funny. That's a great. I bet you that they would. Not that they'd want to, but they've gotten into these lawsuits and shit over, like, you know, anti-Islamic ads that they didn't want to show, and they fucking had to show them. So they probably would do it because the lawsuits have always sided with the people putting the ads up.
Yeah.
So
no, but they're
they
so politically correct.
Nothing to do
the
with it.
networks would. They're so fucking politically correct that they wouldn't do it.
Yeah, the networks.
subway has none. I'm not saying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm saying the networks wouldn't. Do it.
Let's not fight.
No, that's what love is. A little quarrel, and then we make up in the bathroom.
That's crazy that they would allow that in this day and age.
It's a little weird.
It is strange. Just to promote a TV show.
Yeah.
Well, they got the attention.
They did. That's the thing.
There's somebody in marketing that's going to get a raise.
They will.
I told you they would go with this. And it would be all over the papers and the news.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess when Roots came out, if they put fucking, nooses in the subway, that would...
Nooses
whatever.
in the subway.
That's a hazard.
Huh?
It's a hazard.
People would just think, it'd be very convenient.
They did. People just hung on to them.
They would just hold on to them.
Yeah, they kept them, actually. They put them for a Roots promotion, and they kept them. Like, the people love these things.
It's for a TV promotion, but we realize that they've really come in handy. People could hold on through those bumpy subway rides. What else? And then the Christmas tree outside the mall. God, this world is getting fucking weird. I guess they moved the Christmas tree at the Staten Island Mall outside.
They did that last year.
They did last year?
Yeah, that's not the story.
What's the story?
That they're not doing a Santa parade.
Jerry.
Why won't they do a Santa parade?
I don't know, but enough people complain online that they're going to do it next year.
Oh, good. The Christmas tree was a main attraction inside the Staten Island Mall in 2013, but this year it's been dumped outside. God.
Who gets upset over a tree?
But hold on, is that? It seems like it's more visible outside.
Yeah, it's literally outside, like the main entrance. Like I drive by it all the time.
Yeah,
it's
but
not
that's
like hidden.
Yeah, that's a pretty big place. Like if they put it inside, sometimes these malls can't win. Like putting it outside is a pretty fucking.
But
maybe they didn't like the way it collected in the middle, and it was too much. People just.
But it makes the inside of the mall nice and festive,
and a nice smell too.
Yes.
Maybe people just crowded too much around it, and it slowed everybody down.
Yeah, but that's what happens around the shopping.
You think it's a big gathering place?
Yeah, but it's like a big thing in the middle of people trying to walk. Maybe they just like throw this fucking douchey tree outside.
Yeah, they all gather and they sing their afternoon carols in front of the tree.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Ew.
No, I'm kidding, of course. I don't know, that's just weird, though, that they would do that. That's just a strange one. So Wheeze and the left wing Ben from Ben and Jerry.
Yeah, they were discussing because he's really backing this, pulling money out of politics. The guy that donates $1 million, but he wants money out of politics. And
good, he's right.
Well, no, it is, but obviously corporations back certain politicians, and there should be a certain level of what you can donate. But still, when you have as much money as Trump or someone that comes along, you don't need it. So it doesn't matter.
Somebody rich is always going to win. If you can't donate money, then somebody wealthy is always going to win. But they always do anyway.
Yeah. Speaking of Trump, is he backing off his statement from yesterday, or the statement he made over the weekend?
Did stupid Ben Carson back them up on?
Really?
Yeah.
But
then he retracted it.
Who retracted it?
Ben did.
Carson.
Why wouldn't he? Why would he even? What a dope.
He mentioned it, and then like hours later, like whoever tweets from his account like backtracked on the whole thing.
What did they say?
That he was misremembering.
And I think that's what Trump's do. I don't think he was lying. He was remembered it wrong.
He'll just never admit that he's wrong.
Oh no, Trump.
That's the thing.
Has a tough time with that.
Yeah. Even if he knows he's 100% wrong, he'll never admit it.
Yeah.
So
what did he tell somebody, some MSNBC reporter yesterday, that he's got the greatest memory of anyone? So of course he remembers.
do you know the story, Rich?
That he said he saw people by the thousands.
But we all feel like we saw that. But then we found a video that it was happening in East Jerusalem. But I remember there were reports of they were reporting that people were cheering somewhere in Jersey, whether it was Jersey City or Patterson, New Jersey. But there's no video of it, and that definitely would be up there somewhere. So no one could really prove Trump's point. So
yeah, I remember that room. I remember when that happened, and they were saying Jersey City.
I feel like I heard that as well in 2001, but. Via Washington Post, September 18th, 01. This is a Donald Trump tweet. I want an apology. Many people have tweeted that I am right. And then he has this. In Jersey City, within hours of two jetliners plowing into the World Trade Center, this is from the Post back in 2001, law enforcement authorities detained and questioned a number of people who were allegedly seen celebrating the attacks and holding tailgate-style parties on rooftops while they watched the devastation on the other side of the river.
We all remember the story.
Yeah.
But I think the videos are getting confused.
I think so, too.
And he didn't see thousands of people celebrating.
Yeah, Donald Trump, I mean, this is nice that he's got this from the Washington Post from 2001, but he did say, I think he said something like, I saw on TV thousands of people celebrating in Jersey or Jersey City or Patterson. I'm not sure exactly the location, so there you have it. And Carson backed him up, and then he backed out of his statement. Can I see the Ben Carson clip?
Sure.
Let's play this.
Carson, were American Muslims in New Jersey cheering on 9/11 when the towers fell? Did you hear about that or see that?
Yes.
Yes. Can you expand on that?
Well, there are going to be people who respond inappropriately to virtually everything. I think that was an inappropriate response. I don't know if on the basis of that you can say all Muslims are bad people. I really think that would be a stretch.
But did you see that happening?
Pause. What a fucking dumb statement to make.
Yes. Yeah.
Because of some I don't think you can say.
Yeah.
So if a black guy robs something, you know what I mean? Hey, the bunch of the black guys were wilding in the park. But I don't think by that you can say that all blacks are bad. I mean, that might be a stretch.
Right.
Yeah. Like how fucking stupid what he's saying is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he literally has zero command when he speaks. I feel like I'm listening to a person who's fucking fading rapidly.
Yeah. Like he's ready to fall asleep or something.
Oh, he's awful.
He's another low energy guy.
Oh shit.
Okay, let's play the rest of this.
Did you see that happening though on 9/11?
I saw the film of it.
In New Jersey.
Yeah.
Dr. Carson, just to follow up on my question of 9/11, you say you saw the film. What film are you referring to? Where did you see it?
The news reels.
The news coverage from the time of 9/11.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he's misremembering it as well. Because there was news footage of people in East Jerusalem, and I think people getting the whole thing confused in their heads. Because when this first hit with Donald Trump, I'm like, yeah, I kind of remember that. Thousands of people cheering, but then
well, you remember
we couldn't find the video from Jersey. This is the one we keep referring to. It's East Jerusalem. I think we tweeted out yesterday. So
well, look at her.
Yeah. They're very happy with that.
A fucking heart attack.
Yeah, I don't blame them for being happy. Like, I mean, they're wrong, but they hate the United States. They're supposed to be happy.
Yeah. Was anyone surprised by that video?
Yeah, no.
Right.
They hate us.
Let's see. All right, whatever. Okay, so we got David Attell coming in today too, right?
We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm just determining whether or not.
Oh.
We allow him in the studio.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to act like we're really just cracking down around here.
What happened to the Bills and the Pats? Did anyone watch? I watched the first half of the game.
Wait a minute. You watched the whole game, right?
No, hell fucking
You had two teams in the contest last night.
I did. I was rooting for the Pats.
Who won?
The Patriots ended up winning 2013, I think, was the final. Something like that, right?
Yeah
2013. It was a weird first half. The Patriots looked a bit confused by the Bills and Rex Ryan.
I'm not a real football fan. I don't watch it since I don't gamble on it. But last week I watched when the Giants should have beat the Patriots. I'm so sick of this fucking team.
With the Patriots?
Yeah, they're so fucking lucky. They won a Super Bowl they shouldn't have, and they keep winning games.
Yeah, but they also lost the Super Bowl they shouldn't have lost with that miracle catch.
That's a good point.
But they also execute better than everybody else. Like, I hate the Patriots, but they
just get it
better.
done.
They run better routes. They don't make mistakes.
I think we can all agree they're a well-coached team.
Yes.
Oh, are they?
Oh, yes.
Oh, and they got a fine quarterback. Some would say the greatest of all time.
Handsome.
He's a very handsome man.
The greatest of all time?
They're starting to...
How many Super Bowls
They're starting
does
to
he
say
have?
that. What is he up to, 4?
4.
He's got 4 Super Bowls.
I don't know. I mean, Roman Gabriel
and a good
was
shot
pretty
at
good.
Roman Gabriel.
Roman Gabriel.
From the Rams, right? Los Angeles Rams, I think.
Yep.
Oh, my God. Yeah, they're starting to say he could be the greatest of all time, and he has another shot at another Super Bowl this year. He's going to have a good shot at it.
But the Bills had him figured out in the first half yesterday.
Yeah, it was
They
weird.
had Tom Brady running around. They were chasing him, and the Patriots have so many injuries on offense that they actually looked like they might lose the game.
How was the second half? What did I miss?
Well, the Patriots do that thing where they score right before the end of the half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that.
So they were up 10-3 at the half, and then they get the ball back, and they just they grinded it out.
Right. So it was a boring game in general?
Kinda.
You would say?
Yeah.
But then again, you're a Chargers fan.
Yeah, but if I had one of the teams or both of the teams in last night's game, I probably would have watched it.
Right. Okay.
You should have a segment, Jews talking football.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you like football?
I like.
What's your sport?
Golf.
Well, I know that.
Well, that's. I'm not going to want baseball. I mean, you're not going to. You watch the World Series, then basketball. I don't need to see that. I can just walk down. I mean, there's certain things.
Shut up. Here's something a man of your sexual taste will appreciate.
What's that?
Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Her dress sold for $1.56 million.
Get the fuck out of here.
See how excited you're more excited about that.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm dead serious. I knew a man of your sexual proclivities would enjoy some Judy Garland news.
Oh, man. That dress is, 76 years old, I think?
The Cowardly Lions fucking outfit, it sold for like $3.1 million. We were talking about The Wizard of Oz the other night, and I just see it in the paper.
That sold for $3 million.
$3 fucking million. $2 million for those dumb ruby slippers. Jesus.
People will fucking. The money they spend, they're fucking. It's ridiculous for fucking sleep. Go buy some fucking bootleg ruby slippers. Who's gonna know?
What would you think was the most expensive item ever of movie memorabilia? It's clothing. What's
I'm
the
not
most
reading that
expensive
article,
item?
but I think I know the answer.
Most expensive item from a movie auctioned off, and it's clothing.
I would say something from Star Wars.
Star Wars?
No, I'm wrong.
Wait a minute. I think I know.
Most
The
expensive
hood of Klansman
item
number
ever.
3 from Mississippi Burning.
Let me see. Yeah, that didn't make the list.
Let's see. Let's get the most expensive piece of clothing.
Yes.
I'm surprised it's not from The Wizard of Oz.
Not The Godfather.
Maybe, why not? It could be.
No.
I think when you hear the answer, it'll be very obvious.
Shelley Winter's tampon from A Patch of Blue.
I will give you another hint.
Okay.
It's a dress.
Aha!
Oh, from Gone with the Wind.
Nope.
The Fat Maid.
It's a dress.
A dress.
That's
the one that
it's a very obvious
Dustin
item.
Hoffman wore
From
in
Tootsie.
Tootsie.
Oh, nope.
Wait. The dress.
All right, would you like another hint?
Wait a minute. A dress. A big famous movie with a dress in it.
Yes.
Something from Sister Sister. Something from the Traveling Pants Bitches.
The Traveling Pants Bitches. What do you think?
It's the outfit that Talia Shire was wearing in Rocky 3 when she went do-do-do-do. No?
No.
A dress.
Love that scene.
I did too.
So awkward.
Do,
A dress.
Do.
I'll give you another hint. It's an old movie.
Casablanca.
Rich might have been alive. How old are you?
He's 61.
40. Get the fuck out of here.
You're 61?
47.
Oh, all right. You weren't alive.
Plus 12.
Yeah.
No, plus 9, 8, 11.
Just stop doing math.
12, 9,
58.
11.
58.
You couldn't do the math.
I'm too tired. I'm taking an address.
You can't be tired if you're
I'm picking it up.
All right, let's pick it up.
I'm tired. I'm building today. Like a lot of times I come in and knock them out and then I fizzle.
You never
I'm
come
trying
in
to
and knock
build.
them out. You always just come in and fizzle.
You have a few bloop singles.
I've never.
Off the end of the bat.
Yeah,
but they're still base
singles.
hits.
They're
It's the
singles.
dress. Hold on.
They're
It's
still
not,
base hits.
It's not the Wizard of Oz dress.
No.
Okay.
Famous dress. Old movie. A big star. Big.
Marilyn Monroe in
Some Like It Hot.
It's the dress that blew up, that white dress that Marilyn Monroe wore. That blew up. Was it Some Like It Hot or was it I Fucked the President Attorney General? That was a good movie.
The 7-Year Itch.
Is that the dress? Is that it?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, the subway dress.
How much is
where
it?
it blows up?
How much?
$5.6 million.
Wow.
It's an iconic
In
one.
2011, it sold for $5.6 million. Yes.
What do you? I guess you just leave that in a certain case that's like perfect temperature, like a cigar.
Yes.
You got to store that where museum glass.
Oh, yeah.
No, just hang in their closet. Hopefully,
No, I don't think they would
moths
do
won't
that.
come along and
Well,
fucking.
no, you just put a few mothballs in there. It'll be all right. Yeah, it would be too much responsibility to own something like that. Ugh.
I want something like that, but I don't know where to hang it. Not her dress, not a dress, something smaller.
Yeah.
I'll give you the hat and I'll tell you where to hang it.
What? I don't know. It was good timing, but just no thought behind it.
I know.
The timing of that was like really like a good slam, and yet you're like, I'll give you the hat and tell you where to hang it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, good one.
Thank you.
What? Fucking asshole. That was purely a timing joke.
I know.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, there was nothing. If you broke it down, there was.
I'll give you the hat and show you where to hang it. Whoa, fucking got me. Wait. You said nothing there.
God.
Yeah. You want a pair of socks? I got them for you. Oh, fuck. Come on, dude. Don't go there.
Oh boy.
Sometimes it's just the timing of what you say. It doesn't even matter.
I know.
Somebody heckles you in the audience. You suck. Yeah, nice shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
God.
Guy's wearing no shoes. Doesn't matter.
Hey, tell me something I don't know.
Yeah. I suck. You swallow. Boom. A milk and a Splendor.
And open a fresh bottle of
No,
milk.
don't.
in the
But
back.
a bottle of milk. Yeah, if you fucking see, I couldn't even think of anything. And I had a line about it getting dropped off in 1950, and I couldn't think of it. Your timing plus my line might have made for a good insult.
Oh God, what are you wearing?
No, I have my shirt in there, and I don't want to wrinkle it because I got to go.
Shut up.
Hold on.
It's
No, I have. I
cold
have.
today.
would you?
You don't
No.
have sleeves.
When are you doing
I know. I
Patrice
have.
interview?
Listen, stop.
Shut up.
I have a shirt in there. I don't want to wrinkle it because I got to go do that
Shut up,
documentary
Bowser. What time are you doing the interview?
at 3. But I'm going downtown for a meeting.
You don't have a meeting?
Yeah, I have a meeting for new management. We got rid of our management this
Okay.
weekend. Well, I didn't. Bonnie did. So I have to. Whatever she does, I have to do.
Wherever the meal ticket goes, you go. I understand. Wherever Mrs.
They're not
fucking...
signing me unless they get her.
Please, wherever Miss Lickety Split Shits goes.
Why do you wear the sleeveless shirt?
He's
Because
showing
I
those guns.
had.
You're showing
Guns
off the
out, guns out.
tattoos.
No, I don't mind my tattoos. And it's not it at all.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get all sweaty before
Not
I
a
do this
boy.
thing.
Yeah.
In case I don't go back to the hotel
No one
after
cares.
this. They do.
Just bothered by the sleeveless fucking shirt.
I understand why you would
It's
be.
too
That's-
cold for that.
Yeah, it is.
Not in the studio. It's not Mr. Sickness. I have a
head
good
cold.
cell count.
I hope so, yeah.
Little head cold. Keep telling yourself that.
What? That you have a head cold?
No, that you have a good cell count.
I don't get. Yeah, I have a bad tummy.
Aw,
It's getting bigger.
Can we rub it? You want us to rub your tummy today? The ruby slippers are in the Smithsonian. Miss Smithsonian. Yes, I believe I saw those once. That Smithsonian is it's just garbage. There's not a lot of good stuff in there.
We went there a couple weeks ago.
They got the tent, they got the chair from
Archie's chair.
and I think they had the slippers down there, and that's all I remember.
They have like the Wright Brothers plane. They have space capsules.
That was stupid.
That is true. They have the Apollo space capsule. That's
that's
a goddamn
pretty cool.
good one. That's a good get.
That was stupid.
I bid for that. I missed out.
Wait, what was stupid? The space program?
The plane thing. It looks like something you can make at home.
That is a look.
They made it at home.
Well, good
They
for
did.
them. I can make planes at home too. Who cares?
But you can only do it because they did it first.
I guess.
You should do that.
But when you look at it, you're like, oh, you could have used better materials. It was a very busy design.
You don't care for it?
Let me see the design. It's very busy. It looks like a lot could go wrong. And how far did it fly, really?
How far did it fly?
God.
I don't know, like 100 yards or something. And then all of a sudden they're saying we could fly. Then it took many years before we could actually fly.
Not even a jet engine on it.
No, look at how stupid that looks.
What was that, 1919? Am I way off?
1903.
Wow.
At Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. I went down to the Outer Banks many times, and you could go see this stuff. You could go to Kitty Hawk. I never had the desire. The 5 or 6 times I was down there on break, on vacation. Look at this. It's all boxy and stuff. I don't know.
It is a boxy hunk of shit.
Look at this thing.
They're
proud of that? Why are they proud of that?
Because they didn't die.
Yeah, they didn't die because they only went like 5 feet off the ground for 100 yards and said, hey, now we can fly.
Did they go further than that ever?
I don't know.
That is kind of a dumb... It does look like a bunch of boxes. What a dumb plane.
Looks like a stupid kite. So...
Oh, I think you said kike.
It's from Porky's. Remember that?
How dare you? How
It's
dare
kike.
you?
You're not even smart enough to be a good racist. It's not kite. No, I'm not
I said
insulting.
kike.
I know. I'm doing the scene from Porky's.
He's quoting the movie.
I know. I don't remember the movie.
It's where the guy goes, hey, you gonna go fly a kite? Let's go fly a kite. And the Jewish kid turns around and goes, it's kike. You're not even smart enough. You're too stupid to be a good racist. Because the big dumb guy kept saying kite instead of kike. You're too stupid to be.
Where did that word come from? Like, what does it mean?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's your word that you want
It's not
banned.
my word. I don't want anything.
Every group wants their word banned. That's
I don't
yours.
want anything banned. I believe in the freedom of speech.
Attaboy!
Let's see. The definition was born on Ellis Island when there were Jewish migrants who were also illiterate or could not use Latin alphabet letters. When asked to sign. When asked to sign the entry forms with the customary X, the Jewish immigrants would refuse because they associated an X with the cross of Christianity. Instead, they drew a circle as a signature on the entry forms. The Yiddish word for circle is keikel, right?
Oh, he's a kike. Okay.
For little circle, keikela, I think. I hope I'm not insulting anybody.
Right.
Am I insulting the Jews in the room?
No.
Okay. Before long, the immigration inspectors were calling anyone who signed with an O in place of an X a keikel or keikela or keiki, and finally kike.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And finally...
It always comes from something innocent. It always comes from something that's not meant to be... or usually it does. Like that wasn't probably at first. It was just a descriptive term.
Yeah.
Of and then it just become. When does it become angry? Like when does it become? Like, we got there's some kikes in there. Oh, it's just an abbreviation for what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then when does it become? We got some fucking kikes. Like what happens?
That's a very good question because at the time you're absolutely right that they were just trying to do their jobs and said, okay, there's a bunch of kikes in the other room. They didn't start that out to make fun of them. I don't think.
No, because
I don't think there were racist people on Ellis Island. They were pretty welcoming. No,
I don't know.
When
they
we were
might
building
have been
this country, there might have been a few in there.
Well, no, in
But
the
in
gift
general-
store they weren't racist.
No, they wanted your money. Money. Do we know anything about the first flight of the Wright Brothers?
Yes, they did. It was a Jacksonville flight, which I took recently and went better than expected.
Oh. Let me say.
Wow.
Let me say hi to Shane in New Jersey. Shane.
Gregory, did you just say you could put the plane together in your home and you couldn't put together that robot arm that Rich and Bonnie got you?
You had to bring up the robot.
That's a good point. You know what? You got some of the
You
smart.
had to bring up the robot arm.
You got some pretty smart callers.
They're very smart.
I mean, this guy.
He's calling me out on this. That robot arm drove me insane. But I still want to try to do another one.
Rabbits.
I think I know where I went wrong. Now.
Where was it?
Not just hiring a man to do it.
Yeah, I should have just did that, right?
Hire a man to do it.
That robot arm drove me insane.
And that was very expensive, and you just
It
threw
was
it away.
like $200 or something. I looked it up.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry that we do 2 hours a week.
No, it was a nice gift.
Did you really look it up?
Yeah, of course. I don't know how much it was for real. It was a very nice gift.
Let's say
by
Bonnie,
the Vosses for my kid. And my kid never got to use the robot arm because his daddy sucked at putting it together.
12 seconds was how long that flight was.
Come on. Why are we giving them so much credit for 12 seconds?
Because it should have been 1 second.
Could have walked faster.
And it would have been 1 second if they didn't bring their hunk of shit up to the top of a sand pile. You know that part of it too, right?
But they invented a machine that could fly.
Barely. They knew it wasn't really going to work, so they had to. I think they even built like a sand dune or something. They had to climb to the top of that.
Well, the fact that it didn't just roll downhill.
Yep.
And let's be honest, it really did.
I think the second guy should get way more credit as far as the second guy never gets the credit, but in this case, I think the second guy probably his plane was definitely more impressive.
And there is footage of it.
Yeah,
let's see the footage of it.
Thank you, Shane.
All right, guys.
You son of a bitch. All right.
I'll pack off.
I'll pack off.
Yeah, but the second guy would not have come along without the first guy.
Attaboy.
Right. All right? So, fuck the second guy. It's the first guy.
Yeah.
I'm a first guy.
Is that the first flight?
Yes. And it's not from a sand hill.
That's amazing that they have it on film.
All right, that's kind of.
Look at that.
All right, that's kind of impressive.
That's actually higher than I thought it was.
That must have freaked a lot of
Like
people
above
out.
the tree line.
You sure that wasn't like I don't know?
Look at that.
The next year or something.
That thing hung a left.
And
yeah, that might not be the first one. That's Wright Brothers in flight. I thought the first one went lower.
That's not the first one. Look, go down.
Yeah, there's a fucking TWA
It says
thing on
the
it.
Wright Brothers flying at Fort Myers, France and Italy in 1908, 1909. That's a few years later.
Do we have the first?
That one's very impressive because now they got a lot of it figured out.
Where's the first flight? I thought that just went like a few feet off the ground.
I think you're right.
Travis and I remember it. We've talked about it a lot as we make love.
Yeah.
What?
And I feel like the first flight photos and rare motion picture recordings on YouTube. Who disliked this video, by the way, you assholes?
I'm sure. Yeah,
four people disliked this.
Yeah,
really? You're not impressed with
plane.
flight?
You're not impressed with flight?
But I'm just fucking around, obviously. But these people are for real. They're not impressed with this. Of course you got to be impressed with this. Is that it right there? The first flight? They got that high?
I don't know.
Pretty high.
It's not very good quality.
If they have footage of this,
1903.
If they have footage of this, they should have footage of the American Muslims celebrating on 9/11.
It's a great point.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Of course, that footage was not buried. That would be out there. People would make sure they save that video.
Yep.
So
That was a glider.
Huh?
It didn't even have an engine back then. It was a glider. So look at how far it went.
that's a lot going on there, man. Look at
People do that now, like where I see in Jersey where I play golf. Like a plane will take them up with a rope and let them go,
I know.
and they'll glide.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that.
Are you fucking insane?
It freaks me the fuck out even thinking about that.
Just gliding in the sky with no way in hell can you possibly get me to do something as stupid as that. What if just the wind stops or I mean I don't know a lot about gliding.
I wouldn't know it from so far your statements. It sounds like you're somebody who's done a tremendous amount of research on it.
I just say I see it and it's amazing and scary.
Right.
That's all. I bring it up. Right. I set it up and this is where you guys close out.
That's right.
That was very nice. Let me say hi to Garrett in California. Garrett.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Good morning.
Awesome, Garrett.
Good
Hello.
morning. Yes.
Yeah, Derek, but that's fine. Hey, I was just there 2 weeks ago. I thought it was a really neat experience coming from a couple of bicycle mechanics.
Is that what they did?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like bicycle repairmen, and they basically built this thing as their little shack.
You know, they had a third brother who wanted to work for the bicycle repair shop, but the guy told him, "You're not mechanically inclined." Peter Wright. They said, "You're not mechanically inclined." He just wasn't good at it, and he couldn't work there.
It's a shame.
Man, I love you guys. I listen to you guys every morning on the way to work, 2 hours in and 2 hours back. I can't listen to nothing else. All I do is talk about you guys.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Who spends 4 hours a day commuting? What kind of fucked up?
Most of the country.
Yeah.
4 hours a day.
How about you have some sympathy for the commuter?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not fucking knocking them. I'm going, it's insane that 4 hours.
When I was working at NEW, I mean, I've never had a real job, so I can't call it a job, but I was over 3 hours a day.
No.
Yes.
Oh, you were coming from.
I was coming from Long Island. When me and Anthony were driving in, sometimes it was 2 hours each way, and then the train itself was easily an hour and a half door to door. People fucking, they commute their asses off. They spend a big portion of their lives in a dumb car in traffic.
It is the worst. There's nothing that makes you angry. I spent more money to live here because that trip into the city, I couldn't do it anymore. I literally was going to fucking die in a road rage incident. I had to just...
Sometimes
You don't have Easy Pass. I have zero empathy for you.
Right.
You deserve to sit in traffic. The fact you don't have Easy Pass is mental.
That is stupid. That is stupid.
I think they should.
There's a lot of paperwork.
No, there's not. They literally shouldn't let you in without Easy Pass. I literally think that you should be forced to park your car and fucking walk through the tunnel if you don't have Easy Pass. You're wasting everyone's time.
I was late to the Easy Pass game, and then when I finally got it, I'm like, you're just a fucking idiot. Why didn't you do this years ago?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do it.
And the fact that you sit for hours in traffic that you don't have to sit
and you feel like
no, you're not going to go. You're not hours because you don't have Easy Pass.
Yes, I mean cumulative. Just the amount of time that you've wasted.
Instead of zipping through, now you're on a line for 5 or 10 minutes, and that adds up. And you feel like you're driving for free because you never really see the money coming out of your account.
Here's the dumb question. Here's my dumb one.
Okay.
If you get Easy Pass here, say you get Easy Pass.
It works everywhere
throughout the whole country?
Yes, they finally figured that out, too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. I don't know of a place that doesn't. It's the only reason I live in the city. I hate living in the city, but I couldn't stand the commute anymore. I just couldn't do it.
You don't like... I like living
I
there.
fucking hate living in New York City.
Yeah.
Cold, dark fucking place.
There's no room. You can't fucking...
Right on.
I love...
Right on. Yeah, Jimmy likes the city. I prefer to live somewhere else.
I mean, your kids got to go to school across town and take a fucking... How do you get your kids to school in New York? Do they have public...
they have buses.
School buses.
Cabs.
Do they have buses in New York?
No, public school buses. Do they have...
Yes, of course they do.
Elementary school.
Yes, of course they do.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to be nervous when your kids start going to school without you, like just taking the bus?
God, of course, like anyone else. But even that would be the case in the suburbs too, right?
Yeah.
So
put a tracking device on them.
Yeah, I put a chip in their body.
What's that?
Oh boy.
No, you should put one in the shoes or something.
Oh boy.
I was one of those dads that followed the bus to school the first day that they were on alone.
Really?
And you didn't even have a kid.
No, it was weird. Very odd.
There you go. All right, you can do tomorrow. You can do tomorrow.
We have to every morning walk our kid to the bus stop, which is on the property of our, where we live.
Right.
But just walking her from our door to, because she gets snatched up between there and there.
Right.
I used to walk to fucking school in kindergarten 4 blocks, going to school and walk, with other kids.
Yeah.
Well, the school bus drivers are fucking scary too.
Oh, you have to, yeah.
I mean, Jesus.
I do.
Those aren't college graduates.
No, and this is true.
Think back to some of your bus drivers over the years. I'm sure there's some good ones out there. I'm sure most of them are good, but...
Listen, our bus driver, when I went to school, and I talk about this on stage just a bit, but used to smoke nonstop. There was more smoke on... If a fucking bus driver did that, parents would stomp him to death. Like, a fucking bus driver can't even eat a peanut butter sandwich on a bus now. But he used to smoke. There was so much smoke on our bus.
Yeah.
And the ashes would, you know what I mean?
What's a very good memory for me, which is really strange because I was never a smoker. But when I smell cigarette smoke, it brings me back to getting on a school bus. Usually it was junior high, I think it started. And everyone got on the bus, and within like a mile outside the school, you would smell the cigarette coming from the back of the bus. And that just brings me right back.
Certain cigarette smoke smells are not bad, yeah.
But I liked it. Even though I never really was a full-time smoker or anything like that.
The kids wouldn't smoke, would they, on the bus?
Fuck yeah.
I don't remember that.
I'll never forget my bus driver.
Yeah, they did. They were sneaking cigarettes, but usually the bus driver never told them to put it out. And they would try to like hide it and open the windows and stuff. And I don't know. There was something about that I always liked.
As a smoker, when you were able to smoke on a plane, in the back of the plane, it was fucking fantastic.
We had a teacher one time get on the bus and say, you can't smoke, blah, blah, blah. She gave us a lecture. And then we had a black bus driver, real mellow guy. And as soon as she got off and the doors closed, he went, "You heard what she said? You all can smoke as much as you want." And he just drove right by and everybody smoked.
Right.
He didn't want any trouble with the kids.
Wonderful. All right.
He didn't give a fuck if we
Remember
smoked.
walking through supermarkets and like fucking department stores
Yeah,
smoking
walking through
like
supermarkets. Whatever happened to that?
just smoking everywhere. It just oh, that's funny.
Thank you.
I don't...
Thank you for acknowledging that. What about walking through supermarkets?
Just smoking a cigarette and.
Well, we used to. Not me.
It's disgusting.
I mean,
I'm happy
society.
Huh?
It's disgusting.
I can't wait till I'm 75 so I can start up again.
Why? Because then it doesn't matter anymore.
What the fuck?
Is that your age? 75,
I think 75.
And then you just start doing everything again?
No, I won't do drugs. I'm going to die sober, I hope.
Good for you. Very nice. Let's say hi to Christian in Pittsburgh. Christian.
Yo, what's up, guys? How are you?
We're doing good, man. Last show before Thanksgiving. David Attell on the way. He'll be in next.
Oh, I like that guy. Hey, I'm talking about like these covered up and buried news articles. How come nobody's talking about those black guys that got shot in those Black Lives Matter guys that got shot by those white supremacists?
You know what? I didn't hear about that. Where was it?
Of course you didn't, because it was buried. Huh?
The media typically doesn't
buried. It happened overnight.
They typically don't bury those.
It's buried.
But it's not in the paper because it happened overnight.
Terrorists. Overnight.
I don't know the story. I mean, if someone gives me the story,
it's buried.
How about
how do you not? How does no one know about that?
How about you tell us? You're on the show. We're not avoiding it. So tell us what happened, Christian.
4 white supremacists came through with masks on and shot 4 Black Lives Matter protesters.
It's online. The reason it's probably not in the papers and that we didn't see it is because it happened. If Travis is saying it happened overnight, by tomorrow's paper, it will probably be. If white supremacists shot Black Lives Matters protesters,
you can't say it's buried when it's the front
page. It's buried. It's buried. If that was
hold on, let Travis finish. Hold on. No. Let Travis finish what he was saying to you.
And you know it.
Let Travis finish what he was saying to you.
We're trying to get the info out, you Christian.
Go to any news website, and it's one of the top 5 stories. It's not in the paper because the paper was printed already.
Why are you not talking about it?
Because
how did you not know?
Let me ask you a question. Are you just being a dope on purpose?
Nope.
We answered your question. We hadn't heard it until you just said it.
I literally do not.
Know?
Let me ask you. No. What do you not? What do you not understand in English? What I just said. I didn't know about it until you said it, and then we clicked on it.
All right, cool. Hey, would you guys consider those like white supremacists guys like that? Do you think would you consider that terrorism or not?
Well, it's not.
I guess technically
it's not good.
Yeah,
obviously.
We don't. For some reason,
I know it's not good.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to try to answer your question. Sorry, you just keep talking. Sorry, you asked do I consider terrorism. I'm trying to answer your question, and then you just jump back into something.
Yeah, because now we're trying to think about it for a second. You just hit us with that.
Why do you think about it? What's there to think about?
Because we're thinking about the definition of terrorism as opposed to murder.
Are the Black Panthers terrorism?
No, they weren't. They were there.
No, the Black Panthers now. The Black Panthers now.
I don't even know a Black Panther now. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, guess what?
Why are you
go on the internet and download it?
You could.
Yeah, I think whites. I think.
What's that?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What do you mean? You're saying one is terrorism and the other isn't. Fucking hate is hate. Okay, so you're trying to say, well, this hate isn't as bad as that hate.
No, it's all hate. I'm busting balls a little bit, but
yeah.
I think that's terrible that happened, and that a lot of times that when that happens, that's not considered terrorism, and I don't understand why. Well, I do understand why, but
why do you think?
You know why I think. I mean, I don't have to say it.
So do you really think that the press covers things? Like, do you think that they cover the racial aspect of white on black crimes more than black on white crimes as much as white on black?
Do I think that they
maybe I didn't say that right. That might be my fault. Do you think that they cover things like when there's a white on black crime? They talk about the racial angle, but they never talk about it when it's a black on white crime. They cover the story, but they don't cover the possible racial motives ever when it's black on white, ever.
I've never really thought of it that way. I don't think I agree with that. But
okay, watch. Then look at when there's a racial incident on a campus.
When a black guy kills a white guy, or when a white guy just kills a black guy, that's not always racist.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. But I'm just saying that the press never takes that angle. Ever.
Because maybe that's not the angle.
Never?
I'm not saying never, but usually no, it probably isn't.
Okay, 2 white guys break into a black couple's house, and they shoot. Hold on, they shoot the pregnant wife in the head. Are you telling me that wouldn't be front page news and the racial angle obsessed. Come on, man. You live in the same world I do.
If it's turned into the racist angle, it's because the press made it a racist angle. I don't think it's racist, though.
Okay, well, we're talking about the press. We're talking about the press.
I think they went to a black person's house and they shot him. I don't think that it's necessarily.
Dude, you might be right, but we're talking about the press.
Yeah. When they would put that on their front page.
You called talking about the press. You
called. The only reason I'm talking about this incident is because that's huge. It's for white supremacists.
But I understand that, but the papers wouldn't be able to get it in time. So by tomorrow's newspaper, and Travis is saying it's on one of the top stories.
Let's be clear. It's also alleged that they were white supremacists. The only people saying that right now are Black Lives Matter. It's not the police.
Aren't you guys sick of this whole thing, though?
What, the Black Lives Matter thing?
No, not the Black Lives Matter.
Oh.
The fact that there is a Black Lives Matter thing it's a shame that we have.
Are you Ken Steele, by the way? I just need to know. Are you the Ken Steele guy? Do you call in as Ken Steele as well?
No, I don't know who that is.
Well, how come when the press, when black people were running around punching and knocking out white people, they called it a game, the knockout game? It's not a fucking game. They were, fucking knocking out.
But they were doing that to black people too. It wasn't just white people.
No, it was every now and then they did it to a black dude, but it was that was you don't think that was a racial thing? You don't think that was?
No, I don't think it was a racial thing.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
I think it was just dumb kids being dumb.
Well, I think, yeah, but they were doing it
being dumb.
But they were doing it out of
like knockout game.
Dumb kids being dumb.
They were being.
That's what it is. It's dumb kids.
It's more than dumb kids being dumb. You know that. We got to go, buddy.
Yeah.
All right,
but you brought attention to that one story there. So, and he hung up. By the way, he literally hung up as I said. We got to go.
Norton's right. I mean, it's slanted. It's not going to. It doesn't sell papers. No one,
Yeah.
All right, let's take one more before we go to break. Scott in Wyoming, go ahead, Scott.
I just wanted to ask Rich what a peanut butter sandwich was.
It's it's just plain peanut butter.
You don't put jelly on it? You're that cheap?
No, you fuck. Maybe I don't like jelly. Okay, you fucking idiot. How about? I'm sorry. I don't. Also, you know what else I don't put on it? Prime rib. I don't have peanut butter and prime rib. Okay, maybe I just like plain peanut butter.
But I'm with this guy. It makes the sandwich very dry.
I like.
How about a little honey? Maybe a little honey in there.
Yes, that's good. Yeah, peanut butter and honey.
Maybe a little fluffernutter. You do that?
Yeah, back in the day when I was a kid.
No jelly.
No, I'm not a big fan.
But you'll eat a peanut butter sandwich?
I still do in the morning. That's when I wake up and have peanut butter on whole wheat toast or whatever.
That
sounds pretty good, though. I'll be honest.
Yes,
put a little honey on there, just a little bit.
Sometimes I will.
Keeps you honest.
Yeah, but if that's what this caller's got, that's all he got.
He's mad at you, though.
He's mad at what? Is your last name Smuckers?
No.
I think I'm with him, though. Just the peanut butter without jelly or honey.
It is enraging.
That's a little rough. That's a little dry.
It's hot.
Do you wash it down with some milk or anything?
No. It's dry. Look, I fucked the same pussy. That's not the... Oh, sorry.
I like crackers.
All right. Thank you, Scott. Getting to the bottom of the important stuff today on the show.
Peanut
Rich
butter
Voss.
sandwich.
Huh?
I love peanut butter in the morning.
I love peanut butter.
Fish.
And the natural stuff, not the fucking...
Shut up.
Natural peanut butter?
Good stuff. How do I get fucking eggs, an egg white, and some...
All you have to ask for it.
Who do I ask?
I don't know.
I'm eating soup.
You've only been doing this show for 15 years. You can't figure that out yet.
Well, there's always somebody new bringing in food.
Oh. All right, Rich
Kenny,
Voss.
since 1978. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Rich Voss is going to be doing the podcast tonight with his lovely wife, Bonnie. My Wife Hates Me tonight at 7 on this channel. I get a lot of compliments about that damn show. And then Friday and Saturday, Rich Voss will be at the Comedy Connection in Providence, Rhode Island. All right? And Jimmy's going to be... You going away this week?
No,
I'm in gigs this weekend?
No, dude, I'm in town. I'm doing just Thanksgiving in New York. And then next week is San Francisco.
Okay.
And I got a bunch of other shit, a whole tour starting up. But I have Tampa's now on sale. I got Foxwoods is on sale. Vegas is on sale for April. Fucking New Year's Eve in Rhode Island. I got a bunch of stuff. Just go to my website.
But hold on. And are you done? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
December 4th and 5th. Me and Florentine are working together in Connecticut. Go to treehousecomedy.com if you want to see Florentine and I.
Ooh, did I just get invited to a fun thing, too?
What?
I can't say.
You can't say yet?
No, I can't. Nobody cares.
Is it a party? Is it an opening?
Is it a
screening?
A screening?
It's a party.
A party.
What party?
Holiday party?
Celebrity party?
What kind of party?
Type that only special folks are invited to.
Whoa.
Is it something to do with the Trumps?
No.
Other comedians?
No.
Hollywood?
Yeah, but not actors.
Charlie Sheen?
Ooh. Yeah, trannies?
Good question.
The tranny ball?
No, I wouldn't tell you that until after. Guess where I was, guys. I limped in.
Oh, God. Dave Attell's outside the studio. We have to break first, so we'll be back with Dave Attell.
More with Opie and Jim after this. In case you missed it, recently this happened on Opie and Jimmy.
By that time, the beard will be white. Yeah.
That's Santa Claus, Indiana?
Santa Claus, Indiana, real town,
Yeah,
real town.
Do they really?
Real shitty town.
How dare you?
It's a town of Christmas.
I've been there.
Henley,
I've been there. I've been there.
Easy. How you really?
I'm from Alabama, so you know it's really shitty.
What makes it a shitty town?
Because there's nothing going on there except
great
this
town.
thing.
It's a
They live
world-class
music all
theme
year.
park.
That was right, exactly.
Holiday World is there.
Right, Holiday
Santa's
World.
Candy Castle
Sure,
is
of
there.
course,
Nice.
right.
Fake. Beautiful
What?
Christmas
Yeah, it's
store.
A bunch of Hoosiers. Bunch of fucking Hoosiers. That's all it is.
Well, that's not the Christmas spirit.
Mick, who do you
That's
hate the
not.
most in this room right now?
So I'll take it. That's fine. I don't care. Right.
I like 3 people.
That's okay. That's fine.
I'm not taking a shine to a 4th.
I don't care. I'm still mad at you for going along at the comic strip 2 years ago.
Shit between Vic and Santa has gotten serious.
Now it comes I have a perfectly good excuse. I had no idea what the hell a light meant.
Okay,
I
sure.
really had no idea.
You saw a red one, you thought a green one was coming right after
exactly.
Christmas.
we got it.
To this day, I tell people, they go, "Well, you want a light?" I said, "I'll never see it. Just
Right.
literally have
Thanks.
someone walk out and say, you got 5 minutes left."
Appreciate it.
How long did he go?
I don't know. It's one of those things. Oh, he's going to do 15 or 20, and he's up there like 4 hours reading from the book like
Were you
Andy
hosting?
Kaufman on stage. No, I was supposed to be next. I had other spots to go to that I had to cancel because I was waiting
Why
for
didn't
this
you just
fucker to get
cancel
off
that
stage.
Whoa!
Because that was the closest one to my house, and I knew I could just wait in the
I wish you'd discuss this with me.
I was afraid.
Before the show.
I was afraid.
Instead of taking out your hostility on me on air.
I thought it'd be
Where
better
I'm
radio.
like family here.
As he's wearing
I'm wearing a Santa
He's wearing
Claus.
Santa's clothes.
snowman tie-dye.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm wearing black. I got to balance this shit somehow.
I don't remember going long at the comic strip.
Comic strip.
apparently
Comic
Vic
strip.
remembers.
Every time you've been on stage, you've gone long.
Vic remembers.
Well, that's why I do my own shows now, where I can go as long as I like.
I don't know, man.
So
This
I
whole
don't
thing
have
got ugly.
angry men looking at their watch.
How's the stand-up going for you, man?
It's going really well.
Yeah, I see that the gigs are continuing and getting bigger and
going well.
Good for you.
Learning from my mistakes every night.
Need an opener?
Things.
Do you need an opener? I got some free dates coming up. I can open.
Well, not after today's appearance, Vic. I don't see that happening after today's criticism of Santa.
It'll be like wrestling. I'll be the heel. I'll come out. I'll be first. I'll set a bad mood. Then Mick comes out, body slams me, and does 45.
That's probably not going to happen.
That's right. You don't have 45.
The show's. No, I do.
Whoa. Nick is family here.
We've known him for like
I do a
years.
good show. I do, man.
Joking.
Mick does a good show.
Yeah, I do a good show.
Exactly. Just because Sam will now walk out when Mick Foley's in the studio. Boy,
Sam,
you're
you've
really
been there, right?
I've been multiple times.
Good
This
show.
Good show.
Constantly changing material, right?
How many Santas are there out
How many
there
groups?
in America?
There's probably like 4,000 to 5,000 guys who consider themselves like
Serious Santas.
Yeah, and then that's not just the guys who throw on a beard to surprise a neighbor, but 4,000 to 5,000 guys, and several hundred. Across the malls, there's 2,000 malls, so there's probably 4,000 to 5,000 guys who count on being in that position to make up a considerable amount of their income, and because they love it. and a hush has come over.
So we're all listening. It's a world that we don't have much of an insight into. You know, we never
I
get
was
to-
just waiting for Vic Henley to beat the shit out of you.
No,
guys.
exactly.
That was fine, Vic.
What, did he go too long at the comedy club on December 24th?
He's talking about Christmas and Santa, and you picked that
Did he come
opportunity to
down
beat
the,
him up.
yeah, he came down the chimney? Or?
It's all right. It's okay. I've been holding it in for a long time. I had to get it out.
All right.
I should have let it go.
Yeah, you should have moved on.
It's okay, fine. Fine. It's my fault. It's my fault that I adhere to a certain set of standards.
You won't let it go.
We're talking about Santa.
This is getting up.
Back with Dave Attell and Rich Voss. Good morning, Dave Attell.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Where's your mic? There you go. I thought I turned you on. There you are, Dave. Hey, before we get into anything new, I just got a tweet. We were talking about smoking. Something that you know a little bit about there, Mr. Attell.
Yes.
3 ex-smokers, am I right or wrong?
Oh, no, I still smoke.
Are you still smoking?
You still smoke. But this guy, Humpex, he's a good egg on the old Twitter. Not many good eggs, but he's one of them. He tweets, in 1991, I had knee surgery. You could smoke in the hospital, in bed, while high as fuck on morphine.
Wow.
Yeah.
What hospital was this, in Vietnam? 1991.
No, I mean we all talk about smoking in bars, restaurants, sporting events, airplanes,
hat stores.
Thank you, Jimmy. Were you able to smoke in hospitals?
Yeah, right next to the fucking
Are you
oxygen
sure?
tanks.
Are you sure the
Years
hospital
ago.
one is real?
Yeah, you
No.
still fucking
1991, you had an ashtray at your bed?
Or there was, I remember when I was in the psych ward, we used to go to the smoking room in the psych ward and have cigarettes there.
They have rooms, little areas. Why were you in the psych ward?
I was a little nuts.
I know why.
Now they make them go outside, like they have that smoking area for the like my friends who've been in rehab, like they have that like one area, like after they go through their counseling, they'll have to go out there and like chain smoke.
Your friends who you call yourself?
Yeah, me.
Do you remember the LAX little outdoor area?
That was such a beautiful little garden.
And they stopped that, right?
Mm-hmm. Why? Why? It's outdoors.
It was working too well.
No, man, you're not allowed to smoke in parks and on beaches now. It's getting that crazy. Now I laugh. I'm not a smoker, but we're getting ridiculous now.
In parks? What do you mean?
They have signs, no smoking in a lot of parks and beaches.
Beaches and parks. That was, I think, one of the Bloomberg's thing.
Was it a Bloomberg thing?
Yeah.
Fucking beaches. You're laying on an ashtray.
One of our beaches you're talking about, right? Like Coney Island or something like that.
You want to explain that further for the people out there? Or?
Yeah, what do you mean you lay on an ashtray?
The sand.
No, I know. Fucking joke from 1987. I know.
I was waiting for someone to say, really?
Wow. Is it almost impossible to smoke, David Tell?
Yeah, no. You spend. Every hotel is no smoking now. So, especially.
Wait, they don't even have smoking rooms?
They don't have smoking rooms. There's very few.
I didn't know
I
that.
assume Vegas, you can still smoke.
Sure.
In
Yes.
Atlantic City, probably, of course. But you spend most of your time outside of the hotel smoking, which is really creepy. So you get to see, like, the whole hotel experience, you know, from, like, people coming home, like a businessman coming home, you know, coming back to the hotel, to, like, maybe 45 minutes later, an escort coming in. And then like a pizza or something like that, you know. So you see like the whole evolution.
You see
of
his
the night.
evening progressing.
Yes.
But like I smoked when I smoked. I smoked like 3 packs a day, and I couldn't go up and down the stairs all fucking night from a hotel. Like how do you?
I do it. Yeah.
All fucking, you know.
He's got it.
And then you wake up in the middle of the night, want to have a cigarette.
Right. Like Doug Stanhope was another guy. Like we both talk about it. Like he will go to like the Trucker Hotel, like where you can still probably smoke. You know, like one of those. Like it's like below a Motel 6 or something like that. Like where you're allowed to smoke and do whatever you want in the hotel. And he'll find that hotel. But like sometimes it's the club's choice. So you know you gotta go with it. And like I think the good thing about being a smoker now is you really are like, I like to think I'm like the lowest ring of security now for terrorism because I'm on the street all the time. I see what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, I'm out there, eyes on,
ears open.
Is Stanhope worried
checking
about
out everything?
Bed bugs? That would freak me out about getting bed bugs in those places. Like those low end.
It's not a germaphobe. Yeah, it is a germaphobe's nightmare.
He
But
should worry about his liver before bed bugs.
Yeah, I'm not saying Doug doesn't have other things.
We
but
love Doug, but my God, he he could tip a few back.
I can't.
He's one of the last great. He's the last Mohican.
He's an animal.
He's great with it. And he drinks and smokes and
hilarious, obviously.
He just did Bisbee. He did a special in his hometown, which I think is
very cool.
Yeah, that's the ultimate.
What will it take for you to just say fuck it? I gotta finally. Just say
I gotta quit too. I mean, like
But what is it going to take?
I asked him Voss and like,
really?
also Norton like about it, but I don't know. Filling that void, like now you don't drink, and then like finally that goes.
Fill it with friendship. That's what I do.
I was thinking of because I can't possibly watch any more porn, so.
I don't know. Because I'm so empty, I'll just go online and buy something.
Right.
Or, it's just, I have golf too, and I'm obsessed. So, I'll go buy a fucking set of. I just spend money just to fill.
Right,
the
to
emptiness.
do something.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you drink tea or something.
Have a high tea with yourself.
Yeah.
I thought that the endless amount of time, I didn't know what to fill with it either. I'm like, it's going to be fucking, I'm going to have all this void. But you don't. You just, all of a sudden, you're on the computer for an hour, you're not thinking about it. And then eventually it just gets to be the way you're living. And you don't, the space just fills itself in. Like, you don't notice, like, I'm not walking around going, shit, I should be. It's like now when I get off a plane, I'm not like, fuck it. Like, when there's an hour delay, my insides don't start screaming when I'm
now
still
you get to really enjoy that airport.
Well, when I
walk around.
When I first started quit smoking, what really got me through was the Daily Mofos. I would go online and I would start off with the Daily Mofos for like half an hour, right? And then I would ease into like comedy and stuff.
I want to change that name so bad. But
Why? It's good.
I just refuse to because of you son of a bitch.
Good name.
I'm not going to let you win.
I have Nicorette gum though.
I like that.
I've been on nicotine for 10 years. So I am not off of nicotine.
I still consider you as you quit. I would go for that.
Quit. Let me ask the smoker something. Like, we all grew up and tried out our cigarettes. Why didn't I get hooked on the cigarettes? What is it?
Willpower.
I don't even know if it was willpower.
Good
I just
breeding.
never. I enjoyed being one of those dopey, smokers in a bar when I had a few drinks, but it never became a habit. Why? What makes it become a habit?
You're not an addictive person.
Yeah.
You're not addicted to anything.
I don't think so.
I mean, fucking alcohol
I went through my alcohol until I was in my early 30s, but I was able to quit that shit.
You're
on my
addicted
own.
to fun.
Ooh.
You're an adult. Maybe that's what it is. You realize that there's no good in it, and you just said, what the heck?
And you did have.
But as a kid, why wouldn't I pick it up as a habit?
Oh, you never smoked at all?
That's what I'm saying. I smoked like anyone else growing up here and there, but I never got the bug to make it a habit.
You had a fucked up childhood too. You should be a drug addict, right? You had a pretty
the older I get, I'm like, how bad was it really? I hear everyone else's fucking stories.
Yeah,
everyone has stupid stories.
Well, here's something we're talking about airports. I don't know if you guys ever touched on this. There's a fine line between people getting on a plane and like not bathing, and people. I think it's almost like a statement now about how like unprepared they are to like be with people because it's early.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's 7 a.m. I didn't have a chance to wipe. And then you got to sit next to that guy for like 5 hours, and I that's the one thing I do is I like to shower before I get on a plane.
Do you really? I never do.
You don't?
No, but the day before.
I like to be all nice
the day
and clean.
before, you take a nice long bath.
Man, my asshole's always in fairly presentable condition.
Oh, do you take baths? I heard that.
No, I don't.
No,
I was just saying,
men do.
He said that. He said that.
That's what I'm addicted to, a nice warm bath.
Yeah, that to me would be.
Yeah, do you put oils and stuff around the tub?
Candles sometimes.
Oh,
I can see
flowers.
And one of those bombs. What are they called?
Bath bombs.
Ugh, Jimmy, you bought some too in Washington down there in Georgetown.
I never used them. I like a good fucking.
We went
scented
to one of
thing.
those.
You like a bath?
No,
I could see taking
A
like
bath bomb, yes.
like in one of those old like insane asylums where they throw you in an ice cold bath, like to try and like just shock you normal.
Jesus,
that
Is that what they would do?
That's what where they just throw you in that tub and it's just like maybe the ice will take some of the crazy out. That I could see doing that. I don't find baths relaxing, although women enjoy a nice soak, as they say.
My wife lays in a tub just sitting there reading. Well, first of all, she's reading, and will lay with
that is such a 1%er thing.
But hey, how about this? When I've been in nice hotels that have jacuzzis, but I won't do it.
Oh no,
no, because it's got to be laced with fucking cum, right?
Yes,
it's
exactly.
Although you will eat out of a bowl like that.
I mean, I'll go lick the jacuzzi, but I'm not going to.
We were talking about toilet seats earlier. Yeah. I absolutely will take a bath at a hotel.
You will?
You will.
You'll sit in a jacuzzi in a hotel?
And,
Everyone-
and shittier hotels too. You know,
People piss in that. Their hair is in the drain.
And I don't even wipe the bathtub down. I'll
I
be
could
completely
totally
honest with you.
I would say don't go because I remember one time I stepped in like dog poo and I had to get it out of my shoe. So I remember going like, oh, here's this jacuzzi. Maybe they have like a special knob, and I had to like scrub it out on it. You know, I cleaned out the tub, but I was just saying that like, I was like, I wouldn't do it.
I
One of the most edgiest comics on the planet.
One of the most edgiest.
And he says,
should I have said Dookie?
Dog poo.
Yeah,
what did you stick in?
Dog mess.
His business. I stepped in his business.
Dave, where are you going for the holidays? It's right around the corner.
That's
now.
a good question. I like to think that I'm going to be. No, I don't like to go anywhere personally. I don't even like. I like the lonely man holiday.
Do you really?
I like where you're like eating, looking out a window, going like, "What happened?"
You do the
like
Fonzie thing.
I like. Did the Fonz do that?
I think it was a Christmas episode or something. They discovered that he was all by himself, wasn't it? And he was eating a can of something, tuna or something.
See, that's something I probably don't know because
that's you.
I was outside smoking when that episode was happening.
So we need someone to discover that you're all alone, and then they bring you in, and it becomes a really nice episode of Happy Days.
He was eating tuna fish because he wanted. It reminded him of the Velocci sisters. No.
That's when I lost interest in that show completely. When we found out there was more to him than what we thought with the jukebox and the three girls, and the motorcycle. When he had like the backstory about like was raised in a mechanic garage. Or
we didn't need to know all that.
I didn't want.
Here
to
it is. Fonzie eats a can of ravioli over a hot plate. A Christmas classic.
Ah, the poor Fonz. Don't break my heart today.
We don't see many hot plates anymore.
No, you don't.
The hot plate is so sad. The microwave, you can go like, oh, I'm just in a rush.
Oh, I thought you meant from escorts.
Oh my God! A hot plate. I mean, that's not gonna. You can't have one of those in a safe.
Yeah, you can't.
In a safe zone or whatever, the safe place, whatever they're calling them on college campuses now.
I don't know what I'll do for the holidays. Maybe I always try and volunteer, but they always are booked up. This is when everybody feels guilty this time of year.
So they actually don't
you
need
go down
volunteers.
you go down to like one of the shelters or something like that. Like, we got 100 people today. Why don't you come tomorrow?
And no one comes tomorrow.
No one comes.
Oh boy!
What is the what's happening with the Fonz?
The Fonz
let me see
sits on a greasy toolbox, heats up a can of ravioli on a hot plate, and sets out a pathetic little holiday card for company. I thought they discovered that he was all alone, and then they brought him in or something.
I don't remember.
I think that's what it was. They were getting suspicious because they kept asking, the Fonz what he was doing for the holiday, and then they finally went, "Oh my God, I think he's alone. Not good."
As he should be.
That would be funny if he didn't celebrate it. They found out he was some weird cult.
Yeah. He's Jewish.
He is. That's right.
Yeah. Henry Winkler.
He's one of our icons. Am I right? When you were growing up, did you want to be Henry Winkler?
No.
Well, which one of the cast did you relate to? Potsy?
No.
Joni.
Joni?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, Florentine just sent me a text, 6 side effects for chewing gum. Like, what a fucking,
What are they?
I have stomach problems. One is a stomach problem.
For chewing all gum or nicotine gum?
Any gum. Because you're tricking your body like you're
about to eat.
And then gas is released. But the fact is, okay, what's the lesser of the evils? Me smoking 3 packs a day or Nicorette gum?
I chew gum. What are the other side effects?
Well, I didn't read them all because I
How
don't
about
want to
you
get
read all of them and
depressed.
share them?
Well, here, you fucking read them,
You couldn't read
Oh,
them.
no, he can't read.
Huh?
He can't read.
I can't read.
Put it here.
All right,
read it.
Here,
Why would you chew gum?
Okay,
How
hold
old are
on.
you? 4?
I know.
No,
Why? I know.
I'll read it. Put it down.
I'll read. Okay, go ahead.
You don't
read
need to prove you can read the big words.
That's
Top 3 countries with the highest rate of chewing gum. 59% of people chew gum. That's good. We're surpassed by Iran and Saudi Arabia. That's good. Why the Middle East may have more. Oh, cocksucker with the ads.
Yes.
Hold on. What are some of the reasons? 6. Gross side effects. It may increase your junk food intake. All right, yeah. May trigger TMJ. Who cares? Gastrointestinal. Okay, I get that. Tooth damage, even from sugar-free. Ooh, do tell. Sheep byproducts. Aniline is a waxy substance that's derived from sheep wool to help it stay soft. Not so dangerous to your health. It's not exactly appetizing. Releasing mercury from your fillings. All right, who cares?
You'll be fine with the gum.
So look at
exactly. If he really wanted to help you, he'd send some of the side effects for sucking dick.
Why are we laughing so hard at that one? That's strange.
I'm just trying to cover a hard on.
That's so
As a single comic, like, are girls still hitting on you? Do you
You're
still
neither.
like?
Oh, me?
Like, yeah, when you're in clubs, like, do they
No,
come
it's
up?
all the whatchamacallit. They're my fan base, which is like they're older now, so they're all married, so they're all coming down and
You
like,
don't get any stragglers? Or
no, like the rare bachelorette party will come in, you know, but
And they're always fun.
But I always feel like they made a mistake, like they thought it was going to be a different kind of show. But the majority of my crowd, they're older and they're cooler, and then now there's like it seems to me that there's this new wave of like wanting to be a comic that comes down. I don't know if you guys get that.
the girl, yeah.
Like the people who want to be comics, and I was thinking like you try and tell them go on stage and all that kind of stuff. But I went to go see Rodney Dangerfield. I saw people live when I was whatever. There's no way I ever could have gotten that close to them because they were like superstars or something like that. But I don't know if I would even ask them anything. And like they kind of asked me all these comedy questions, and
I asked Carlin a question when I met him. I met him in '89. I went to one of
But
his
you were
specials.
already a comic, right?
No.
Oh.
I lied. I said I was a comedian. I wanted to go backstage and meet him. I'm like, I'm a comic. And the guy's like, all right. He brought me back, but I was just dreaming of it.
How cool is that?
It was amazing. It was one of his HBO
What'd you
specials.
ask him?
I forget.
How do you forget that?
Because I asked him about being sober, and he was like, I thought he was because of something. I asked him that and something else. I don't remember what else I asked him. I was too nervous.
Wow,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's a great story.
Do we find this?
Yeah.
Is it worth
Yeah.
playing? I don't know if it's worth playing.
Dave, you get the headphones.
What's happening?
This is what might be your Christmas, I guess. You said
loneliness.
You want to be the lonely guy, and this is the.
I don't want to be. I think I'm going to be.
Well, you got
come to Bob Kelly.
Bob Kelly.
I don't want to travel over the holiday. Like I'm very.
It's 20 minutes.
Yeah, no,
I'll drive you.
But with the
Get a hold of
you leave early
yeah.
Thanksgiving. And
no, I got plenty of my sisters and then whatever they all want me. But here's the whole thing about it. It's like it's so much time, and then you got to get back in town. Like I like to do a set that night too because I always think like that's
Take
a fun
a day
night.
off for yourself.
Please
take a day off.
Do it
Dave.
for the pilgrims.
You're a legend at this point. Take a day for yourself.
Oh, Dave. Just have some turkey with some friends.
Yeah, just relax.
You're among
I really
friends,
don't
Ricky.
get it.
You
I just
relax
don't get
a little bit, get some of that cranberry sauce. Right?
What is your ultimate? What is your Thanksgiving like spread? Like who does
you
it?
gotta
Your
go,
wife?
you got to go with the white. No, I'm going to my brother's this year. You go with the white meat,
Really?
little gravy,
And friends.
potatoes.
Even in these times.
Yes, stuffing, corn, and cranberry.
Stuffing with lots of raisins.
And mix that shit together and have at it. And then a lot
right.
of apple pie. That's
Wow.
I will indulge in a lot of pie.
No pumpkin pie?
Fucking hate
You know,
pumpkin
it's funny
pie.
you say that. Apple or pumpkin, your call's coming up. But I do enjoy a piece of pumpkin pie.
I like apple.
It's made a big comeback. That
I'll
pumpkin
tell
pie.
you, also strawberry rhubarb. It's a big hit.
Wow.
Strawberry rhubarb pie. If you've
I don't
never
go
had
with
it,
Strawberry rhubarb.
rhubarb's a little, I don't know,
Tart?
Tart.
I
and
don't
then-
go with rhubarb.
And then you
Shit.
throw the strawberries in there, and it's a nice combination.
I think I'm going to just fresh direct it. Just have some
Fresh
poor
direct?
kid come over.
Are you really going to be alone for Thanksgiving?
No, I'll be fine.
You want to come with me?
No, I have plenty of off. I'm fine. I think it's a big deal for nothing, personally. I mean, like if I had my own family, I would make a big deal about it. But
I actually like
right, like you have all those kids, so you got to do big things.
Well, we're having a breakfast because they're going with my ex-wife, my older daughters, but my younger daughter, we're taking her somewhere until we're invited. But personally, if we weren't invited to this house, I wouldn't give a fuck.
I love this. My favorite
I'd go
holiday.
to a diner.
Yeah, I think it's a good holiday.
I like Thanksgiving over Christmas. Although now that I got the small kids, Christmas is making a comeback.
Christmas is fun.
But Thanksgiving, you get to see some people, and it's you don't have any pressure of
That's
fucking
great.
getting gifts.
I
or
like the
anything.
Thanksgiving prayer. We say it.
What is it?
I always lead it. Whatever I'm thankful for. A lot of times I'll take 40, 45 minutes before we eat, just thanking.
Let it all get cold.
We last year had a big dinner at my sister's house. I mean, 20 people. And we all had to go around the table saying what we were thankful
That's
for.
great.
It was
Yeah.
fucking,
What's
and my
wrong with
father,
you?
like, you think I'm a narcissist? My father thanked himself for still being alive. He's fucking sitting, his granddaughters are right across from him, all three of them.
Yeah.
And said, I'm thankful for my beautiful I want to thank myself for making it this long. And we're like, and then there was some
Is he a
guy.
narcissist?
Did you have to close? Were you the last guy? 'Cause
Oh,
I could
no.
totally see you being the last guy.
But then there was this dude, like there was just friends of friends there, but there was a guy there that was on a date with someone's mother, and he went to this whole long story. and then he started crying, kind of in front of fucking strangers.
I would have thrown my napkin down and left.
I know. He's telling a story about baggage and luggage.
Were you into it?
Me and fucking Bonnie were doing everything to not
laugh.
crack up and laugh. We're fucking going as this guy fucking and one trying not to laugh because
That's awesome.
It was hard.
That's awesome. Though.
You know, he's sitting open with 20 viewers. No, and he's spilling his guts about because he met this lady, the lady he was there with. You know how it all
changed his life. Or
Are
whatever.
they still together?
Huh?
I hope you dumped him.
I would have dumped him at the fucking dinner. I was just.
I got a question for you, Voss.
What?
Someone asked me the other day. You're close with your ex-wife. We all know that.
Yeah,
She's
well, I
still
haven't
around.
talked to her in a while, but yeah.
But in general, you're close.
Yes.
Why did that marriage ever end? I've known you forever, and I don't think I know.
Because she didn't have a cock. No,
Why did it end? Because you guys definitely are on good terms.
Yeah, well, good friend. Well, we had 2 kids together,
and she babysat your new kid.
It ended because both of us. I'm not easy to be with.
No.
One, and I'm
After
not
10 minutes in here, I hate you.
Okay. And she was married before me.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I guess when a lady turns 30 that was married young too, it's like I got 3 kids. You know, she had 1 son with her first husband and 2 with me. And she's like fucking, I don't know. And I'm telling her, whatever. But it's just.
You're the worst explainer in history.
Because I don't really want to get into,
Was it an actual incident or just.
No,
you guys
maybe,
kind of just grew apart a bit?
No, not grew apart. She just became, she was 30 years old.
She became intolerable.
And we went to fucking
I'm reading the signs.
We went to Aruba for a week.
Yeah.
And we came back and she said, I want a divorce. I go, you couldn't have told me that a fucking week ago? I could, how many people I could have taken to Aruba?
That's twisted. The whole time in Aruba, she
knew it. Yeah.
She's like, let's see if this gets any better. And just watching him in Aruba, she's like, I can't. Even in Aruba, I hate
she's
him.
the nicest. She's the fucking nicest.
If I hate him in Aruba, then it's not going to get better.
She's so nice too.
Yeah, we have no doubt whose fault.
But she was married young. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, she was married young her first, and then
That's like when you go to Salt Lake City. Have you ever been there?
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's all these like I guess you could say the term cougars. These girls are like in their late 20s and 30s. They already been married. They have like several kids, and they're divorced now. And they're like now I'm going to start being single and have all these kids.
Yeah. She got married real young, and the nicest fucking person on the planet. Good mom. It's just, and I'm I was on the road. I'm a scum. I mean, I wasn't fucking around or anything, but,
How many years you last?
5 years.
Oh, okay. That's good.
No, I've been married to Bonnie for 10 years.
Wow. So altogether, you've been married 15 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
That's great.
Yeah. I had 10 years off, though.
All right.
In between. What?
Okay.
What?
You're married 5, off 10, married 10.
Holy fuck, man, am I getting old?
Yeah.
No, I think that you're ageless, actually. When I saw you had your jacket off.
You said talent wrong.
He's so fucking good on radio.
He is good.
I'm telling you.
Why didn't you?
If he just didn't do
Did you
those
put your
dumb
jacket on
characters.
because David Attell was coming in?
Oh, no, I went out without my jacket.
I was like, who is this? It's like, who is this guy from the Beat Street Band? Or who is this old new kid?
The shirtless.
No, it's.
I mean the sleeveless. I can't wear the sleeveless.
Huh?
That's a high
no,
look.
because
Body
you got
like that, you
flabby
should.
arms.
That's a great body.
Who has a good body?
Go and feel his guns. He'll let you.
He does have big arms.
You work out. Do you hotel workout or you go to the gym in the hotel?
I do whatever. I'll do if there's no gym, I'll do a prison workout in my room.
There you go.
Or,
So he bites a pillow, gets his ass fucked.
He does the Shawshank, and then he. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's another way to fucking kill time on the road. I got to fucking do something.
Or while
we go outside to a gym.
How about go to a museum, huh? I'm in Grand Rapids. Where did I go? The Gerald Ford Museum. Get there early. There's a line. No,
How was it?
Did you go?
It was closed.
Why?
I was going for the joke of it, and it was actually closed. And now I'm just some creep. Like right after radio, like 8:30 in the morning. I'm like standing in front of the Gerald Ford Museum,
waiting for it to open.
waiting for Squeaky Fromm to show up.
I was not
open.
fucking.
Was it closed for good?
Closed. Yeah. No, they're redoing it. It was too much fun in there. They had to get all that fun out.
Oh no! They're probably putting a life-size thing of his body. It's probably right after he dropped dead, right?
Well, every president gets a museum, like from where they're from. He's from Grand Rapids, so
I was in Scranton. I was going to go to the Houdini Museum, but I couldn't find it.
We'll be right back.
I wish you went to the Houdini swimming pool.
When I was in fucking D.C.
Scranton's not from. He's from Madison, Wisconsin, I think.
Who?
Houdini.
But it's in Scranton. There's a Houdini.
Why?
I don't
for the
fucking
rap
look
band.
it up. Huh?
It was the rap.
They flipped the coin with Cleveland. Why did Scranton get it?
I don't fucking know. I didn't go because Scranton has nothing. And have you ever gone? I was going to go to the Tolerance Museum in fucking D.C., but
I just went.
The line was too long.
What's the Tolerance Museum?
That's the Holocaust Museum. I just went to that when I was in D.C. Eat before you go. I'm just going to say that. Don't go. We'll go to the museum and then we'll get a bite.
Why?
It's very. It's a downer.
You're talking about the
Holocaust Museum.
Yeah, I went there. We went to the Holocaust.
I'd like to go there. I want to go to a museum.
Why don't you go?
Go to New York. Look at some of your old tapes. That means nothing.
No, it was once again timing. This is timing jokes are great. Where he's not. What's that got to do with the museum?
I have no idea.
I want to go to a museum. Yeah, why don't you go check your closet for shoes?
Just give it a second.
If you could see his turtle fingers grabbing the mic and fucking roddening it up. That's how you go to a museam. Shut up.
You should have gave it a second. You would have had something.
I know I did. I
think you would have had something.
He grabbed the mic. He was so happy.
What other museums are there in New York City? I've been to the basics, the MoMA.
Well, yeah, with the little kids, you got to go to all those American history.
Is there some hidden treasure museums that I don't know about?
How about the what is it? The tenement museum, the one where you get to see how people lived in the 1900s.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's supposedly like a hot date museum. Like
that sounds kind of cool.
It's like let's go see a shittier apartment than mine. Sorry, did I curse?
You can
curse.
Uncensored. We say, where's the tenement museum? I actually want to go to that.
That sounds like fun.
It's downtown.
Yeah.
It's,
can I go to it?
Hey, thanks.
Can you go to it? No, of course you can go. We were at the Smithsonian. We took our daughter, maybe a month or so ago, and it's free. Mm-hmm. It's all fucking free down there.
What's his name? Smithsonian.
All museums are supposed to be free.
Really?
Yes.
There's some that aren't, but DC, we have some great museums. We really do. So like if you're like
what
coming
else do you
here,
have? I've been to MoMA. I've been to Natural History. There's the Guggenheim. I didn't know about the Tenement Museum. What's another cool
Metropolitan Museum.
They have art. Yeah.
Art.
Yeah, MoMA.
I'm trying to think in the city. Well, what do you like to do?
Oh, that's Museum of Modern Art at the moment.
Art's above me. I don't know. When you go into the art museum, like, do you feel like you're like, oh man, I really should.
I've gotten thrown
boned
out.
up on this.
I didn't realize it was in poor taste to go. What the fuck does that mean?
No, you never been when you were in Holland. Went to like the Reich Museum or the Van Gogh.
Yeah, but when you're in another country, you always are like, I better go check this out.
I went to the Wright Museum, but I had no interest in the first two.
You walk through the art museums and you look and go, what the fuck? How the fuck did they do that? That's all I think.
What's another
I'm not
cool
thinking
museum?
any. Huh?
I want another cool museum in New York.
In New York.
That sounds good.
Some of those photography museums are pretty good.
Yes, that's good. You can go see an exhibit.
See some amazing photography.
You go to museums and stuff?
Yeah, we should all go. What do you think? A day trip?
Why not? A bunch of friends.
There's one downtown called the New Museum.
The New Museum, yes.
I don't know what it is, but we drove past it last night.
We'll do a reality show.
And the 9/11 Museum. I haven't been to that yet.
I haven't either.
That I want to check out.
It'll probably be very busy this weekend, though. People in town for a holiday. Well, then again, New York empties out around Thanksgiving.
No, that's not true. Really?
Yeah.
I think it's always tourists here all the time. There's
Maybe
no way to even get.
Yeah, but they're all in Midtown. But to see, you can
We're
find
gonna do
parking.
a little reality show call it Pals. Just guys exploring.
We can go. We can bring our helper dogs. They need to learn too.
Absolutely.
I always like when the dog's there. It's like, well, he needs to be like in a boring situation like this. So can you talk to him?
God. All right. We should take a quick break.
Yeah, make love.
What?
Jim, I'm just going to say one thing. Thanks for having me in, guys. I know this is like our yearly thing, but
you're welcome every day.
I love it.
Come in more than you do. I don't know. You're more than welcome here, sir. Oh, you're doing Caroline's.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
What the fuck? I didn't know that. Tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. Tomorrow night. Maybe
I'll say one thing.
Attell.
I used to do the Christmas week, and now they're bumping me down to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And by I'd say 3 years from now, I'll be doing I guess kind of Arbor Day. Keep bumping me down holiday wise.
Flag Day.
What's another good one?
You'd
guys?
be good for Flag Day.
I think I would.
You would be.
Because I'm very
terrific for Flag
patriotic.
Day.
I'm into this land.
I know you are.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, then not Thursday. So it's tomorrow is.
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I should say it that way. Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at Caroline's. 212-757-4100, and then the Stress Factory next.
Yes.
Coming up December.
That's another
4th
one of my
5th.
favorites. Yes, I love it.
The great Dave Attell.
Yes.
If you haven't seen Dave live, you really should. I'm not just saying that because he's here. It's just. It's literally. Sometimes as a comic, I watch it. And I'm like, it's so funny, it depresses me. I'm like, I can't.
You make comics mad.
Oh,
Dave.
my God.
I hear that a lot. You make comics mad.
I don't get it.
See, I got in my heart, I believe Voss more than I believe Jim. But Jim, I love like when we toured around and like I got to watch Jim too because Jim is really, he really is what we call a piece of work.
Enough of this fucking love fest.
He's
I'll
just
be in
good.
Rhode Island this weekend, and next weekend, the 4th and 5th with Florentine
You don't like Real
Treehouse Comedy.
Emotions?
That's going to be wicked cool.
I forgot. Rich doesn't like Real Emotions.
Not that he doesn't like him, he doesn't recognize them.
He doesn't even recognize them.
Yeah.
That's even
That's
worse.
like saying I don't like photons.
And Jimmy, where are you going to be?
Yeah.
What the fuck's a photon?
Exactly. I don't know.
Futon? A futon, you mean?
A photon
Yes, I
is
meant a futon. You're right.
Maybe we should go to the Science Museum. We should do it.
I'm just sure.
Yeah, Jimmy's got a gig.
Yeah, where are you going to be, Jim?
Cobb's.
Oh, there you go. San Francisco?
Next weekend, yeah. Rhode Island. Tampa's now on sale. I got fucking Alabama coming up. Of course, like I said, Tampa, Scottsdale, Louisville. I also have Austin, the the Moon Tower Festival. I got Foxwoods, and I got the Mirage in Vegas in May.
Wow. Heavy-duty casino rotation. I like it.
Yeah, those are good. Built-in crowd. I mean,
Well,
not to worry
you
about
better
the draw.
iron your slacks.
You better-
I'll tell you, you
better-
can't just wear that in a casino.
Never show up shoddily dressed to a casino.
Got to make it a little,
An
step it up.
evening out.
You really don't know what a photon is?
An electron, photon, all that stuff.
A futon.
Or do you know that it's a word, photon?
Oh, shit, he's got a phone call.
Oh, he
Hope
got
it's the doctor.
saved by
Hope it's
the phone
doctor.
ringing.
Listen, the test came back. You're an idiot.
I'm afraid your time.
More with Opie and Jim. After this. Sirius 206. XM 103. The show is back.
We got pies all over the place. Rowan, where are the pies from?
Carlos Bakery is Buddy the Cake Boss. And for your Thanksgiving needs, go to there. You have all the pies you need.
It's so good.
Yeah, it is. They have pumpkin pie, apple crumb pie. They have a delicious crumb cake.
That's such plug-ola.
No, it's not. It's pies for everybody.
It's pies for everybody.
And he's a cake boss.
Wait,
He's buddy. He's a friend. He's like, hey, my buddy.
Wait, the cake boss?
Yeah, that's the cake boss.
The cake boss?
Yeah, he sent it over for Thanksgiving.
He sent over pies?
Yeah, really pies.
Good. We must be doing something right if we're on the cake boss's radar.
Yeah, he goes,
It's
hey.
really good.
He goes, this for your Thanksgiving.
What kind of pie is Jimmy eating?
He's eating the apple crumb pie.
Look, one's too many. One bite, you can't stop.
I had one bite,
And that was it.
fucking compulsive chinless cunt had to go get a whole two piece, my second piece. It's so good.
Which one are you eating?
I mean, my workout's gonna be for nothing.
It's gonna be a wash.
You know,
today.
but when you work out, do you work out to build muscle or lose weight? Do you do treadmills and all that kind of fucking bull crap?
I'll usually my trainer today. I'll start off doing 15 minutes.
What a dumb question.
What do you mean? It's not dumb.
Just imagine what people do in a gym. You're not,
I never.
you're
I
not
don't
gonna-
do treadmills.
He never makes it out of the locker room.
And that's a bar. What do you call it down in the West?
It's just a dumb question because you could just imagine what people do at a gym, and you're not going to get a surprise answer. You know what I mean?
No.
That's like,
asked
that's like
him 'cause-
small talk you do on the
No.
way to the bathroom.
This whole show is small talk. We're talking about the fucking.
Dare you?
Oh, you got a cobbler. Is that a peach cobbler?
Dave, you're going to partake in the pies?
Come on,
Dave. It's Tuesday.
That's like what carny kids eat in the morning. Pie. Give me some pie and a Slim Jim.
But it's from the Cake Boss.
Oh, it is.
The Cake
Ooh,
Boss
that's
sent
fancy
pies
pie.
over for the holidays.
Oh. How about a Mississippi mud pie? That's great, isn't it?
Oh, now you're talking.
I got to be honest. I see why he's the boss with pies like this.
They're giant. They're giant pies too, right?
Yeah.
They're giant boxes. What's in those boxes? One pie?
No, they're like
pies.
Several pies in each box?
Yeah.
And is this something they do every year this time of year? They bring
No,
pies
God,
in?
no, we get nothing.
Not here.
Usually we take the chocolate pudding pie and drop it on his stomach.
That was pretty good.
Not bad.
Huh?
That was pretty good.
No, I asked him if he goes because he doesn't look like he lifts. But he doesn't.
Dude, I just
Are you
fucking
guys talking about working out while you're eating
Yeah.
pie?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I mean, let's see.
What are you doing?
Wow.
Oh, we didn't know what was going on.
You're going to whip your junk out.
You were adjusting your junk before you took your sweatshirt off.
You look, I mean, you're in good shape, but do you do more lifting than?
I haven't lifted much in 6 months. I have bad right arm.
But he's back.
Lifting.
He's back.
So how do you, is it all aerobic exercise?
No, a lot of it was ab stuff, or it was legs. Some of it was aerobic, and now I'm starting to do the lifting because the arm's a little better.
And that was a very good question.
You got abs? You got abs?
No, not full. I mean, better than I ever did.
Yeah, that's good.
Give him a poke.
Huh?
Give him a poke.
I pulled that one too.
Whoa, they're bouncing.
Pull
Nice.
your pants down.
That's like steel. And how are your thighs and all that stuff? Good?
Really good.
Lift your shirt. Let me see your abs. Let me see.
Shut
Come
up.
on.
No.
Come on, for a guy down on his luck.
Rich, you show everybody your abs.
I don't have any.
I know that's why you did that.
No, I don't. I don't have any abs.
Show David Tell your abs, please.
I don't have abs today.
Let's say it.
I don't have them.
Give it. Give it. Here he goes. See?
Wow. I didn't know you were shaved.
He's got like...
Look at that.
He's got like a wrestler's body.
You look like one of like the Joker's henchmen. You look like one of those guys like Batman would punch you and then you'd fall down and that would be it.
With the hat.
Yeah, I'd get knocked out.
You look like you should be wrestling like Ivan Putski or something. Like some old school wrestler.
You look fucking fantastic.
Thank you.
Dave.
Oh, thank
Come on. Misdirection.
You know, as we all get older, you really got to start taking care of yourself.
Dave, have a piece of pie.
I can't. Not at this hour.
Celebrate the holiday with us. What do you say? What do you want?
If you eat the pie now, what are you going to do later?
They have crumb cake.
Oh, crumb cake's always great.
Love crumb
How
cake.
about a nice sponge cake? There's nothing Jewier than a sponge cake.
A free one.
Yeah, exactly. My mom's always like, I brought some sponge cake from the temple. Really? That is delicious.
Let's take a call here. Brad wants in. Good morning, Brad. Where are you calling from?
I'm from Canada, calling from the East Coast.
Newfoundland?
Yeah, Newfoundland, yeah.
All right.
Do they have
man.
cake there?
Yeah, dude.
We definitely have cake here, man. This is the fattest coast for sure in Canada.
What makes it the fattest coast? What is it, you know?
Well, we basically live on a deep fried diet. So deep fried everything. Like my local Greasy Spoon, their delicacy is a deep fried Mars bar.
It's an island, right?
It is an island, yeah, right off the East Coast.
It's kind of the Canada's Staten Island.
It is, yeah, definitely. We kind of got taken into Canada real late.
Have you been up there, David Tell, performing?
I used to live with an artist. We were painters. That's like one of those places where everybody's an artist. Correct?
What place is it?
Newfoundland, Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's way up there.
There's a ton of it up there, and there's a lot. There's even smaller islands like Fogo, Nella, and there's a lot of kind of art resorts and stuff there where people will come from away to sort of come and do their residencies and stuff.
That's like instead of New York where a garbage truck or a siren might interrupt you, it'll be the sound of a Zodiac boat. There goes Ed. He's got to pull the traps in.
Yeah, you're more likely to hear a skidoo go by.
Here comes Ed. I don't think it was a good day. You got to save the gas to pay your gas.
You guys don't worry about ISIS up there, I'm sure.
It's the least of my concern right now. They're making threats against Canada.
You know, it's one of the last places they would think about.
Who's that?
ISIS.
Dude,
Up there, they have to worry about icicle. It's cold as heck. Back to you.
Dude, if you guys had to ask where it is, I doubt we're on anybody's radar. I think we're fine.
What do you got today?
Today, man, I was just wondering, really. I mean, I know you guys talked about it a bit on Thursday's show, but of course, all this stuff has come in the last week, I guess, about Charlie Sheen, and of course, now a lot of his goddesses have spoken out. Jimmy, man, I know you had relations, so to speak, with Bri Olson in the past. Is it any concern of yours?
No, my only concern was that I started the whole ball rolling. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Killed the man for platoon.
Patient zero kind of thing?
No, she's healthy. She's totally fine. She's been tested multiple times since then just because that's... She even when she stopped doing porn, I'm sure that's in your DNA just to get tested. So she's absolutely HIV negative.
She's definitely HIV negative, and it's come out that Charlie's camp is saying that Bri Olson wasn't even with Charlie when he was, when he realized he had the HIV.
But again, even if it was right soon after, he probably should have went back and told her, like, hey, I might have had this when I was with you. She said she was with him, but
supposedly the dates don't match up, and that he was completely clean when Bri Olson was with him. That's what they're saying. That's what
awesome.
Sheen's camp is saying.
You were with a porn star? Fucked around with her? Weren't you nervous?
She's
No.
such a nice girl. She really is
She's
so cool.
amazing.
Bri Olson is she's
beautiful. She's beautiful. She's really nice. She's a great kisser. Just everything about. I only regret not coming in her. I should have attempted to knock her
I remember at the time you said I want to make a baby in there.
She was so awesome.
Jimmy gets that
You were
thought every
dating
once in a
her?
while.
No, we just hooked up once. We were friends, and
She liked you though.
Yeah, I liked her
She made
too.
it very obvious that she liked Jim Norton at the time.
How fucked up can a girl be? I mean,
well, I think that would be a nice match. I'm no OK Cupid, but I could see the match here. I could see the connection.
That would work, right, Dave?
I think it would be good.
I'd probably marry her.
All right.
Right now, I would just if she just texted and said you want to get married, I'd go yeah.
Really?
Yeah, just do it.
I didn't know that you would even want to get married. I see you as
wouldn't.
one of the bachelor type guys.
You're not wrong. A possible gay. You're right.
Who would wear the dress? No, you would. This girl, I don't know what she looks like. Put her up
Beautiful.
on the screen.
Yeah,
beautiful girl.
You've seen Bri
like sometimes I need a girl who won't mind if I put on thigh highs while I eat their pussy.
Oh, that's okay.
Totally.
All right. Anything else, Brad? You good?
No, I mean, other than that, really, I took a picture. I'd look at the Twitter, and Rich Voss today happens to look a bit like he's doing a bit of a cosplay of Mac from It's Always Sunny. But other than that, I'm good.
She looks a little like Ronda Rousey in that top.
Right on.
In the gray, a teeny bit.
A little bit.
And by the way, that was a Canadian put down.
Let's talk
Even
about
their
his
put downs are so nice.
Let's talk about his. I was working in
He's
Canada.
like, pardon.
Yeah,
You look a little
yeah.
bit like if AC/DC, blah blah blah.
I was working in Canada in Vancouver, and this girl hated me. She gets up, "You're a fucking pig. You're disgusting. Fuck you. You're just a 40-year-old fucking disgusting man." I go, "You really think I'm 40? Thank you." As they're dragging her out, and she's kicking.
Well, that's a rarity for them because they're usually the most polite and friendly Canadians.
I don't know, whatever I said.
Have you ever played Edmonton? Have you ever played there?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
How is it?
It's like there's a mall there, and if you leave it, you'll freeze to death. So it's like one of those things like you're trapped in a mall.
Where do you stay? Where's the hotel?
It's in the hotel. It's in the mall. The mall is everything there.
That seems festive, though, Dave.
Yeah, but that mall don't they have theme rooms or something?
All I saw was a pregnant chick in the lobby who was like drunk, and I was like, "Wow, that's pretty cool that they're still like in this whole thing of drinking while pregnant." But what world did they have? Some frozen world to inhabit? So who cares?
It's the biggest mall in North America.
It
according
is
to Travis,
and that's why they hate us.
That's right.
The terrorists.
That'd be kind of cool to hang out in the mall in the middle of winter.
Yeah, they have
That'd be a
everything
bit
in there.
festive.
They have a seal. They have seals in there. They had a shooting range,
a water park.
Water park. They had a Ferris wheel inside.
Is it because the winters are so brutal there?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have a TGIFs?
I'm sure they have, if not a TJF, at least probably the best Tim Horton you've ever been to.
Nice,
which is probably you can sit down and have a real meal, not just a crumpet.
What about like a Spencer's?
Spencer's Gift. Yeah,
they have one of those in there. Hopefully,
They don't have any high-end stores in that.
They don't.
Mall. I was in the Palisades.
I like a Dillard's.
You like a nice Dillard's.
Dillard's. Yes.
In the Palisades Mall, they have this thing where you walk along rope like 8 stories high. Have you seen? You've been to
yes.
Liberty.
Yeah.
That's that fucking rope thing.
I
and
never
you walk
did the
around-
rope thing.
What's the rope thing?
It's a pair.
look
Look
up
it
the
up.
rope thing?
Look up the thing in Liberty. It's a pair. Like you walk along like a maze or whatever. It's suspended in air, and I started. They put the harness on me, my wife, and Raina, the kid. They put the harness on me. I walked like 5 feet and looked down and said, "Fuck this."
Is that no?
But you have a harness on.
I don't give a fuck. I'm looking down.
Would you do that? Would you do that thing though, where you fucking jump off the stratosphere in Vegas?
No, that's crazy.
My ex-gen did that. It's horrifying.
So what did your kids think when you kind of pussed out on this like one little adventure?
I'm not lying.
But
This
we're
is fucking.
just
I
repulsion.
took my oldest when my other daughters we went to a fucking just a stupid fair behind a local thing, and the Ferris wheel that was maybe 2 stories high. We get on the Ferris wheel, me and my daughter, and they go one at a time and I got up to one thing, and then I looked up and I said to the fucking carny guy, I go, "Pull us back. She wants to get off."
That was you. That was you.
And she's going, "No, I don't want to get off." I go, "Don't lie." And I couldn't fucking handle just a little
Heights are
2-story
Wow.
fucking.
I didn't know you were scared of heights.
Oh, fucking.
that looks pretty cool.
That looks cool.
That explains your career.
We have to take one of these. Voss, I'm only taking one of these today. I promise you.
It's a negative call.
Just one though. Just one. Let's say hi to Dan in Cleveland. Go ahead, Dan.
Fuck you.
Boss, are you fucking retarded?
No, you're not supposed to say that word. You know that.
Absolutely, and that shouldn't be a question.
Why did you ask Jimmy when you found out Jimmy fucked around with Bri Olson? Why did you say, weren't you nervous?
Yeah, of course.
The man
no, that's
fucked hookers. What's he gonna be nervous for?
No, you fucking idiot! You're so stupid. That's why you're. That's why you're a listener.
That's right.
I'll tell you why. Because she's a porn star and she's fucked the biggest cocks on the planet.
Yeah.
Okay. So wouldn't you be nervous trying to? Wouldn't you be nervous? Will you shut your fucking mouth? Sorry. Wouldn't you be nervous trying to please her? Okay. So yeah, that's a normal. So hang up, call back with another fucking slam.
Rich wins.
So you were talking about the cocks.
No, I'm just saying she's
how
fucked.
Do you compete with all those
How do you compete with a girl that's fucked for a living? Okay, that doesn't come for an hour because
I won't measure up. Right?
Yeah,
she didn't come with me either. I don't think.
Yeah, who does?
Would you?
But Jim, it's the whole experience. I think
So yeah, I'd be nervous. Yeah, that's a fucking good.
She's a lovely girl.
Dan, face to you, brother. Yeah, I think Voss explained it perfectly.
Yeah.
That's some question. Who gives a fuck about getting her off?
Well, she's a nice girl.
Look,
I didn't
are
look
you
at it like
married?
that.
Are you married? Are you married, sir?
You know how
I am.
But that would be a great accomplishment that you get a porn girl off.
I had very slow sex with her.
Slow?
Very slow
and easy?
Very slow, yeah.
thought if you
a
went
lot of
little-
kissing. Yeah, I should have blurted out, "I love you." Yeah, she was awesome.
Sir, do you care if your wife has an orgasm?
Yeah, that's my wife. It's not a fucking porn star.
No, but you're saying
porn stars are people too, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
They want some loving.
You're saying if you were fucking a porn star. Look, when one time I could, let's say I was in Amsterdam.
Sure.
And I'm with a, let's say this is a scenario.
Sure.
That I'm with a hooker in the winter.
Penis or no penis.
And I'm fucking her and I really think she's into it. I'm going, in my head, I'm going, if I was there, I'm going to make a fucking hooker come, right? And I'm thinking, this is it. And then all of a sudden she says, your time's almost up. Okay? She was faking the whole time. If I was there.
And we all know she would never say your time is up.
No, she did. She said almost
You
up.
would come way before your time was up.
Exactly, yeah. Would you book her for 3 minutes?
Plus, I was stationed in Southeast Asia for 3.5 years. I fucked many Asian hookers. I didn't care if they got off.
Oh, yeah, well, who cares?
But it's different, though. This was a person I knew.
Yes.
This wasn't she wasn't a person I had never met before.
Why do you say that you lost this call, you surrender, and I'm the king?
Well, and that's why they call Dan the man. He's the man. You don't care if they come.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Cleveland.
Ugh.
Have you ever played Hilarious? It's a great club.
Yeah, they won't use me.
Also, you can book a private party in there, weddings. I'm trying to promote hilarities.
I won't do it.
You won't do it?
No.
I got to take another one because it's
Go ahead.
I have to because it's something that just happened. Steve, go ahead in Oklahoma.
Yes.
Hey, what's with you calling us all stupid for being listeners?
Yeah, Rich. What the
Because
fuck?
you think about it. I mean,
man,
think about
that's a good way
it.
to get on the show tomorrow.
I'm not trying to get on tomorrow.
He already passed the audition, though. I think
I'm not.
Sure, he's already in, sir.
He's already in.
Listen, I'm not going to lie. I don't like you.
Yeah, but you just called all the listeners stupid.
Not all of them. Just the stupid ones I called stupid.
I don't know. It sounded like he called every single one of them stupid. Some of them are very intelligent.
They
people.
very are. The one that
They
called
are
before.
great.
They very are.
They really know their comedy. They're good
Some of them
fans.
very are.
Can you read? Did he
Did I
just say that?
Did I say that?
Can you please go back 10 seconds and hear?
I said they really are.
No, you didn't.
He said some.
If you said they very are, I'm gonna fucking stab you with a fucking key right now.
Some of them very are.
Some of them very are.
You know, I grew up in a fucking different environment.
Are you dyslexic?
What?
No, not at all.
Who are you asking?
Rich.
Oh,
No,
Why are you dyslexic? You're not.
no, I don't know. I've never been tested. I assume there's
You have other
something
shit going on, but
there.
yeah,
There's
there's
something
other.
going on
Please,
there.
you're tap dancing on the spectrum, but I mean, I think he's dyslexic.
Not at all.
All right.
How do we give him a dyslexia
He has
test?
to read something.
There's a test. There's an actual.
That's
Is there a
two
test
tests in
online?
one.
Yeah.
read something.
Travis is gonna find it. Travis has it. I think I'm wrong, actually. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
We got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them are very intelligent.
They
people.
very
I'll
are.
say
The one that
they
called
are
before.
great.
They
I'll
very
give,
are.
I'll
They
give
really
bigger
know
props. They're good fans.
Hold on.
Bigger props to the listeners because they're like the ultimate comedy fans too. Like when they show up, they like
Yeah, they're
know
good.
comedy. They really
Yes,
do.
they do.
Oh, go back
Yes.
a little bit. I couldn't hear it. We're gonna play Voss. I want to hear this.
I don't know. It sounded like he called every single one of them stupid. Some of them are very intelligent.
They
people.
very are. The one that called
They
before.
very are.
They very are.
Okay, so look, what the fuck? I make a mistake every now and then.
Yes, you do.
All right.
You're flip-flopping.
And obviously,
A flip-flopper.
the fans that come to the clubs
Yes.
are fucking, they know kind of,
They know it, yeah.
They know, but then there's ones that are just go on the internet, not really, that are just fucking internet trolls and Twitter haters, and if you're coming out,
those guys are irrelevant.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Of course, you love the fucking people that come. I don't love them. I like them.
Right.
Because
You
they
should
know
love 'em. You should
put up
love
a
'em.
wall. I don't fucking. I barely love anything.
But you should love them. If they come to see you, you should love them.
No,
Or
that's-
pity them. Give 'em
I
a
hate
little
when
love.
people
Give 'em
when
a little love.
I hate when people go, I love you. Don't just say, look, you're funny. I like you. Don't. Enough of the love.
Do you need
they
a
throw,
hug?
They throw love around like the word racism. Enough already.
Yeah, but you're one of these. You don't have any emotion.
I'm going to get pie.
What?
I'm going to go.
He's getting nervous.
He's going to get pie.
Why
Get
would
some
you
pie.
let us hug you? It's,
No, I'm not into hugging.
Thanksgiving's 2 days from now. Let's hug it out.
Be thankful for things.
Boss, I have a question for you. Like the heights thing. Okay, what if they said like, here's like $1 million commercial deal or something like that, but you have to like go to Great Adventure and like ride the, like when they take you on the ride. Would you do it? You would do
Well,
it, right?
roller coasters don't scare me, but heights scare me.
That
Not
roller coasters terrify me.
I don't know why roller coasters don't scare me. Like I did the one we used to always go to Coney Island, but heights. Me and Norton used to go to fucking the Trade Center and sit. Or remember when we went to the Marriott and just took the elevator all the way up top, and you look. It's like what?
Were you scared at that?
you
45
guys are-
stories.
Yeah, and you're looking down. It's fucking.
And then I kissed a girl who ate your ass.
That happened at the Marriott?
Yeah.
What? You don't think of that and the Marriott together, but
But yeah, no heights. Well, you're not scared of heights.
I'm actually scared of the claustrophobia. Like in planes, when they shut the door, I get nervous.
Do you really?
Yeah, and then on the assignment show, I went to a coal mine, and that was like the most frightening.
I
thing.
would have fucking had a heart. I would never
you
done
don't like
that.
you don't like
No,
claustrophobia?
no, that's the fear. Claustrophobia is the fear of being buried alive.
Right.
And the thing is, like when I was a kid and we used to wrestle, all the kids, when they used to do pylons, if I was on the bottom,
Right.
I would have a panic attack. I would fucking lose my mind because I couldn't.
You were afraid
breathe.
you weren't going to come.
Yeah,
exactly. No, being on the bottom is the only way you can.
What was it about the coal mine, Dave?
It's a frightening gig. I mean, like you're under. First of all, you have to take like a trolley down for like a mile, and then then you have to you're underground. I mean, it's like the people who do that are like. They're amazingly. I don't know. It's super. You got to be brave to do it. It was really frightening.
Look at when those guys made the movie The Great Escape. Remember how they went through that tunnel there?
Yeah, that would have frightened me too.
I would have stayed in the concentration camp. I wouldn't have taken that tunnel.
Anytime like on those small commuter planes, because my career sucks. When I take those prop planes, I'm always like, oh man, like they shut the door. I get that weird feeling.
But the good thing about the small planes, if they're going to crash, they might be able to land on a golf course or on a highway before a fucking
Not if
big.
they're nosing down.
Huh? Not if they're nose. I'm just saying, you have a better chance to survive in one of those than a fucking big.
Yeah. Let me take one more call, Rich.
Okay,
Just one more. Andrew in Long Island. Go ahead.
Yo, what's going on?
Hey.
Yo,
Andrew!
This guy is such a freaking douchebag. First of all, I just want to say this. I saw Jimmy at Governor's in Belmore, okay, and he was fucking awesome.
Yes.
Stand-up guy. He could talk to people. Rick Boss, I see him at Bohemia. First of all, got free tickets for it, okay, because I guess the guy couldn't sell the place
I
out.
couldn't, but you still came. You still came.
And Rich is a hilarious.
Hey, listen,
stand-up.
listen. If you're gonna,
Rich is a very funny guy. He just
and I do talk to the people after, so don't try to call say I don't talk, because you know why I talk. You know why I talk to you fucking idiots, so I can sell fucking merchandise.
Stop calling them idiots. That's
this
what's
guy's
getting
an
him
idiot.
fired up today.
He's a fucking.
He wanted to shake my hand. He goes at the end of the special. He goes, "Oh, this
Special. It wasn't a special.
brilliant. It's brilliant," or whatever he did. Okay, so he says the CD is brilliant. Pop it in. I pop it in the car. It's about 3/4 of what I just heard you do.
You're right. Well, yeah, that's a CD. Now my next CD, I got 4 CDs. You think they're all the same?
You say brilliant, and then I pop it in. It's the same shit I just listened to. How
Well,
is that-
guess what, stupid? You just were fucking. Now I committed fraud twice in one night.
Call everybody stupid. You're like,
right.
Look at this guy, stupid.
Okay, listen to me, stupid. What CD did you buy? Which one? Still Empty Inside or 141 IQ?
I had like all different colored letters on it. I don't know.
That's 141 IQ. Why don't you get Still Empty inside? Because that's a whole different CD.
So you just grabbed the wrong one.
You grabbed the wrong one.
Boss is hilarious, and his CDs are terrific.
I know.
He says silly stuff on the radio, but I mean, the guy's and he's entertaining on the radio actually. But all right,
I would love it if he got if the guy came to see your show, he did everything right, he bought your merch, and then he puts the CD and it goes like, "Ha, stupid!" You know, it's just like you berating him in the car. Nice car, nut job.
No, and obviously I like these, but when they're going to call in and yell at me, I'm going to call them fucking stupid.
No, you're a great
I think the
stand-up.
fans respect that.
The great stand-up, good CDs. I don't know what the guy's talking about. John in Jersey, go ahead.
Hey, good morning, boys.
Welcome to the show, John. Thanks for the contribution in advance.
He's got a question about the Bri Olson interview that she did last week. Go ahead, John.
Hey, Jim, I hope this question doesn't make you cry at all. She gave the exclusive to Howard. How bad at sex are you that she wouldn't walk down the hall?
Well, they're different things. First of all, I'm pretty bad. Second of all, yeah, I guess she started going on Stern. It is a bigger show, and maybe I don't know if they did anything to get her there, or if that's just where she felt she wanted to give the exclusive. But I don't take that personally, man. That's just that's a
We were bummed that our old friend Bri Olson didn't come by, but we don't know what's behind all that.
It's a bigger show. Yeah. She wanted to get the word out, and maybe she had to do.
I
think we heard she just wanted to do Howard that day. So
maybe she. Maybe she agreed to give one radio exclusive, and his show is bigger. And I think she did one TV show. I haven't talked to her much, honestly, in the last few years. The number I have for her is not even good anymore. So we didn't have some big love affair. We just hooked up once, but she's a nice girl.
In New York or L.A.?
It was in Jersey, actually. She had a hotel in Jersey.
But she's never seen you with this new rock hard body.
No, she'd be crazy for it.
Can I ask you about the ride to Jersey, knowing you're going to see Bri Olson? Were you out of your mind?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Did you plan like what you're going to do, like step by step?
No.
What were you thinking in the car?
Was it in New Brunswick?
It's not going to happen. Edison, I think. It might have been Edison.
Edison. Well, there you go.
But you were thinking in the car, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, or?
No, I didn't really believe it was going to happen. I'm like, just fucking run this out and see how it is. It ain't going to happen. Like, knowing it wasn't going to happen, I really wasn't even nervous. And then, I just got there, we started chatting and kissing.
And then when did you realize it was going to happen?
When I walked in the door and she was dressed sexy and I kissed her and she let me.
Oh, wow.
And afterwards, did you stop at a Wawa to brag a bit?
I talked anybody who would listen.
Hey, where are you coming from? I just banged a piece of heaven back on Route something and something.
Route 1
and 9. Get a fine cup of coffee from Wawa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of...
Love you, boys.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Oh, you're still there. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, John. Have a good Thanksgiving, all right?
You too, boys.
All right. Yes.
Rich, I give you credit, man, for still selling merch. I got to start doing that again.
I do it too. And it drives me nuts. I'm like, why am I doing this?
But you have a system. I like how you do it. I like when you do it. Have you ever seen? Yeah, it's like a team. I mean, Kenny.
I've been known to carry some of those boxes.
I don't say a word. Like I just stand there. I plug it at the end and stand there. The problem I hate the most is when they go, "Can we take a picture?" and they don't know how to work a phone. All of a sudden, they don't. They took 2 million.
Be happy someone wants to take your picture. How hard is it to sit?
Well, no, but when they're sitting there for fucking half an hour and holding the line up,
absolutely,
they get nervous. They're seeing a legend.
Well, that's true too.
I wanted to
be part of the legends of comedy now, Rich Voss.
I wanted to do the thing where like they get to take like I would bring a Polaroid with me and we get to take like a cool picture and then I would sign it or something like that. Then I realized I'm like, why would anybody want that when they can just take a free, like a free picture? So I usually just take some pictures with them. But you're right, they don't know how to use the camera, or they always give it to the drunkest guy. It's like, hey, you, the guy who just dumped your pants, can you take this picture? And then he's like fumbling around with it and doesn't know how to do it.
And you're sitting there holding them, and they're touching you that whole time. You're
right.
Like, ugh.
I always just say I'm doing it for charity and I charge, and then I keep all the money.
Well, that's cool. Nice. That's a way to handle it.
Exactly. I know there's certain black comics that used to take pictures with people, but they would pay like $20.
Right.
To take a,
I know those certain comics, yeah.
Yeah. Voss, let the record show. A lot of people calling in now to defend you and your comedy.
See?
All right? But that's kind of boring.
Yeah.
So let's move on to Chuck in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Oh, I met Chuck. He came to the show.
He did?
Yeah, he was a good guy. What's up, Chuck?
I wanted to thank Jimmy and for the tickets and the hospitality. I had a great time. It was a really good show. And I tell you, Jimmy, there was a lot of pussy at that fucking show, man.
Mm-hmm. I got none of it, but I
Where
mean,
were you?
there were some in North Carolina. It's
I'm
good
telling you,
night.
man, it was packed with puss.
Yeah, it was really good night.
Packed with puss.
Were they Southern belles? Were they blonde, blue-eyed?
Yeah, pretty girls.
Oh, yeah. Them corn-fed girls, they lay down and fuck the dog shit out of you.
Yeah. North Carolina has some of the hottest girls in the country.
You can never
man.
find a card that says, I want to fuck the dog shit out of you.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well,
There's a market for those bumper stickers. Chuck, what's on your mind as we got you on the phone?
well, I was going to say, I never have seen Boss live and never have talked to him. He's funny as hell on the show, but when Patrice said on your show one time, his fingers look like Vienna sausages.
Yeah.
When I saw him on TV, that's all I could do was look at his fucking hand.
Yeah, they are pretty horrible.
Let's
And
see your
that's that-
fingers.
That fucking Attell, I saw him on TV one time when he talked about fucking that couch and pulling his dick out with an M&M on it. That was the funniest shit I ever heard. My
Thanks,
fucking
buddy.
life.
That's one of my personal favorites, too. That
And
joke
then
has been
that-
jacked many a time by now.
It's been taken?
Yeah, I even think I saw like a version of it on The Big Bang Theory. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always a different version.
Oh, God, it's a great
Yeah.
joke.
Why are
that
you watching
show-
The Big Bang Theory?
That show where Attell went around to all those bars and stuff.
Yes, sir.
Pontiac, well, that was good as hell, too.
Hey, well, thanks,
Really
man.
good.
Yeah, there you go.
But Kenny and Jimmy, I really do appreciate that. That was a good
All right,
time.
all right.
Thanks,
What-
Chuck. I appreciate you
but
coming.
With everything going on in the news, what are you going after these days? Chuck has some good opinions, Dave Attell.
Oh, good.
Calls from time to time. What do you got?
I think fucking, what's his name? Trump. He's got to do something. And that damn black guy, have you seen that motherfucker talk? He closes his eyes when he talks to you.
Ben
Trump?
Carson. Yeah. Carson
And
is
he
a little
just-
mellow when he talks.
And he could talk a fucking glass out of sleep, man. He ain't got no fire under him. We need somebody with damn fire.
Fire. Well, who do
Like
you like?
a Huckabee or?
Yeah, who do you like in the race?
Oh, Huckabee, he knows he can't fucking win. So why that mother, he ought to just bring his fucking bass guitar and play on the stage while the other ones talk.
I thought as
Yeah.
a Southerner, you'd appreciate another
I like
Southern
him.
gentleman.
I like him, but, you know, I believe in the Bible and everything, but there ain't no Bible thumper going to get in there. It just ain't going to happen.
Interesting.
I don't think.
Who the fuck do the Republicans have? Who the fuck?
It's
Ben Carson.
Trump or nothing.
He doesn't-
I don't think anybody else can beat Hillary but Trump because he won't be afraid to damn knock the shit out of her, talk about her, and all that shit she's done. The rest of them fuckers is just the same old shit. Same old bullshit.
Wow.
See this, get in there and do something else.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Hey, let's ask him, what do you do for Thanksgiving?
Well, we're going to deep fry some turkeys.
See?
We shot. Yeah. we
Did
gonna shot-
you shoot him yourself, like crossbow style?
No.
Oh.
We just shoot them off the deck on my cabin.
No.
He-
In the mountains.
That's
We shot
great.
deer.
You know how to deep fry a turkey without burning your house down? Because they warn.
Yeah, you gotta be very
They
careful.
warn everybody every year on the news. They
They'll
do
be
that dumb
probably-
experiment in a parking lot somewhere.
We'll probably all did. But with that fucking fireman on there, he didn't know shit.
How do you deep fry a turkey, and what's the wrong way to do it?
Well, the wrong way to do it, you can't be fucking froze at all. It's got to be soft as a dog's dick, man. If
Oh, how do you know how soft
That's
a
what it
dog's
boils
dick
down.
is?
Wait, if it's frozen, what happens?
Well, the water in there gets with that grease, and it just blows out everywhere. And it'll kill you and burn the shit out of it. We'll probably deep fry 6 or 7 Thanksgiving. And
Wow.
we killed a deer yesterday. We got a hog. There'll probably be 50 people up at my cabin Thanksgiving.
I have a real question. Can I ask you something? Have you ever eaten an owl?
No, I've heard of people doing it.
I
They're
wa-
probably.
Really?
there
What do you think
probably
it
ain't a
tastes
whole lot
like?
of-
Homework?
it probably fucking tastes like a quail or any fucking thing else.
What does deer
What-
taste like? I haven't had that in a long time. I forget.
Well, Deer,
I don't like
deer
it.
tastes like however somebody prepares it.
Yeah, you're
Gotta
100%
gotta-
right.
That's a very politically correct way to say it.
He's 100%
gotta-
right, though, man.
You gotta marinate it. You gotta cook it slow. It's good in crock pots with vegetables and onions and stuff like that, or grind it up for
Chili. Do a little chili action with it.
Oh yeah, and turkey burgers.
Look at that.
Turkey burgers.
Wow.
Good as hell.
Yeah, but you can't. You gotta know what the fuck you're doing. You're 100% right. You can't fuck around
you
with
don't
venison.
You don't want to buy some damn deer from somebody out of a freezer. It'll taste like shit.
Is this?
It'll taste like
I love this video. We'll have to tweet
We're
it out.
watching videos of deep fried turkeys. Like it's just an
I
explosion.
thought it was a
of
meth
fire.
lab that went up.
The
What
video
is that? What the hell is that?
The video is labeled "The Ultimate Deep Fried Turkey Fails Compilation." This rules.
Yeah, something else you don't want to do. You don't want to put it down in there and leave it a long time.
Yeah.
How can you look at it?
Hey Chuck, hold on. Someone wants to call you a moron. I don't know if this is
somebody
with the holidays right around the corner. I don't know if we should do this, but let's say hi to David in Philly. David, go ahead.
I have 1 point and 1 point to make only.
Oh.
Why the fuck? We have the greatest comedian in the planet in there, and David Attell, fucker's boss. Why the fuck?
Fuck your mother.
To Chuck? Why are we talking to Chuck?
For a little fodder, it might turn into something.
This is why I hate some.
I don't know what side of the argument I'm on. I like Chuck and I like this guy David.
Yeah, but he pronounced your name wrong.
David Attell?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm from Philly.
Go ahead, Chuck.
Philly is one of my best comedy towns. That helium down there,
Yeah.
amazing.
So you might have to lean toward Philly over North Carolina.
I do, but I
right?
do like this Chuck guy. But
Hey.
I don't know. Don't you find it cool to hear about a guy who like makes his own food? I mean, like we live in New York. Like, when's the last time you know?
I've hunted and cooked my own food.
You have.
No,
Imagine.
Hey, listen, what have I done to this cocksucker anyway?
Whoa.
Yeah, well, go ahead, Dave.
I just felt something come off safety.
Answer Chuck's question.
Chuck, imagine how.
All I've done to this cocksucker is tell him his football team and basketball team sucks a bucket of dicks.
Oh my
No
God.
matter how bad our teams are, Chuck, no matter how bad our teams are, we'll never be as fat as your fucking wife. I can't imagine.
Wow.
Oh, you didn't go there.
These guys. This is like every bad fan duel right here.
I bet you won't say that shit to my face because I'll beat the dog fuck out of you.
Shit.
Go
Don't play
cut
that
down another
bullshit.
fucking Christmas tree, you fat
Hey.
fuck, you Christmas tree carrying piece of shit.
Wow.
Chuck used to own a Christmas
War
tree
on Christmas.
I sold my Christmas tree farm for $5.9 million.
Oh, wow.
Your ass.
I'm Jewish listening now. I didn't know there was that much money in Christmas trees.
Just because I talk country, I got fucking money. I got a college education. Just because I talk country don't mean I'm a fucking dumbass. That's something that probably rides a forklift and suck somebody's dick when it gets off work.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Dave,
voting for him.
do you suck dick after getting off the forklift?
I don't know.
The world needs to know.
I think you're talking to me.
Oh.
You know, people talk about me being prejudiced and all that.
Yeah.
Goddamn people's just as prejudiced towards me because I talk country and I live up in the mountains.
Wow.
There's plenty of people like me. We don't have bib overalls. Hey, Jimmy, didn't I have shoes on?
I was too busy staring into your eyes. I didn't notice.
Is he asking if he had shoes on?
Yes. He was very normally dressed. He's a good boy.
People up there think we're fucking barefoot.
I would assume the barefoot people would put
fucking
shoes on to see Jim Norton at a comedy club, though. I think they have a pair laying around.
Listen, this guy's worth
For
$6
special
million.
occasions.
He's worth
Are you
$6
really,
million.
you worth $5.9 million, Chuck?
I sold my tree farm and my property for $5.9. I've already made fucking probably $75,000 off them rebel flags I bought.
I love
do
it.
Business. I do business. I'm not a dumbass.
So now this
And
guy,
I'm
just hold on, this guy that called you, how much are you worth, pal?
Philly.
My net worth, I would say like 7.5 right now. It depends.
Wow.
You're full of goddamn shit.
Well, how are you worth 7.5? What do you do, David?
So I do a career where I actually flip pharmaceutical companies. So, Chuck, unlike your fucking blue-collar, axe-holding garbage cutting down.
Wait a second.
Ask him what the name of the drug company he works for is.
Millionaires only, Voss, please.
Yeah. What are you going to say, Rich?
I worked for a drug company for 20 years, Bergen Brunswick, nationwide. Made a bunch of money, saved my money, 401k, bought a Christmas tree farm. I got 90 fucking acres up in the mountains. And
I wish at that pharmaceutical company you shoved those pills down your wife's fat fucking mouth. Wow. She's a pig. Get a new wife. She's a fat though.
This is how the 1% talks when we're not listening. This is what happens all the time.
See, that's why we
These
take the
1%ers. Their butlers only told us.
Why the fuck would he want to talk about my wife? She ain't on this fucking show. My wife would bitch slap you.
Wow.
I'm just saying, Chuck, in all honesty, with that kind of net worth you have, I mean, me and you, we're successful men. Get a better wife. Get an upgrade, kid. That's all I'm saying.
She must be a lovely lady, though.
I'm 59 fucking years old.
God bless.
We've been married 40 fucking years. We got 4 kids and 6 grandkids. Motherfucker, you think you wear a bikini at 55? Suck my fucking dick.
How about this?
He does have a point, David.
Chuck, at the very least.
How old is this motherfucker?
I'm 38, and I'm pretty...
Well, suck my 59-year-old dick.
Now, if that's not a companion for the if you're smarter than a 5th grader, nothing is. Suck by a 55-year-old dick.
Happy holidays, everyone.
If he's 30 years old with $7 million, I'll kiss his fucking ass. Wow. He's full of shit.
All right.
It's just good to hear real men talk.
Yeah.
How did you get me so fired up, Opie? Goddamn, I was in the Thanksgiving spirit.
I think we go back to being in the Thanksgiving spirit, right?
Hell, I'm always in the spirit.
All
We're going to have a big time. Hey, I'd love to have y'all down at the cabin. Y'all have a good time.
I don't know. I don't know if we.
Now that I know he's got all those acres, yeah, I'd go down there and hang out on one of his acres. He's probably got a nice place.
You think?
You know what?
My driveway is 1.5 miles long.
1.5 mile long driveway.
Hell yeah, I got a damn big generator. If the power goes off.
Are you are you self-made? I mean, like, are you from money, or you made it this? I feel like you're a self-made guy.
No, my daddy was a truck driver, and my mother was the district manager over Burger King.
Well, then you should vote for Rubio because his dad was a bartender and his mom was a maid.
I don't trust that motherfucker.
Why?
I don't trust him. I just don't trust that motherfucker. He's got that politician spew. I don't trust the motherfucker.
I feel like he's going to get the nomination in the end, Rubio. Starting to think it's going to be his eventually.
I think he is too. I think Trump. I don't know if Trump can pull off the damn politics of it.
You know,
he stands up there and gives everybody shit, and he peters out.
Out of these two guys that called, him and the guy from Philly, the guy you like this guy so much. The guy from Philly is so arrogant. And such a fucking.
He's my fan.
And I fuck him.
He's a good guy.
He's a fucking douchebag. Anybody that calls and just attacks this guy, who's a family man, raised.
Shut up. Boss, your career is off attacking people. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's
this
not
is your Benghazi. This is your Benghazi.
But here's the difference. Pharmaceutical man.
Pharmaceutical Dave.
Okay, pharmaceutical Dave. Here's the difference. That's it. And I don't attack all the time. I do, but that's material. Okay. In real life, I am a nice man.
You're not a nice man.
I am.
Let's say you're a nice man.
You're not a nice man.
Yes,
you're neither.
Okay, that's a good point. But what I'm saying.
You're a fucking cranky, confused Mary.
Okay, good point.
All right. Are we done, Dave? David and Phil, you good?
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
David,
Thank you, buddy.
You have a good Thanksgiving, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
I like both Dave and Chuck. It would be a rough one.
Chuck, final words here. You good?
I just wanted to wish y'all a good Thanksgiving, and y'all have a good time. And I'm gonna try to catch it. The Voss never comes south, does he?
Yes, I do. I come to Raleigh. What part of North
South
Carolina?
Jersey.
I'm on the other end. That's about 4.5 hours from me.
I'll be down there.
I would like to see Voss, and I'd like to see Attell, but I don't ever hear where he's.
I was just at Good Night. Where were you?
That's 4.5 hours from him.
Oh,
he's in Charlotte.
4.5. You must have a hoverboat or some other kind of cool Southern thing, like a monster truck. We can monster truck our way over.
When I went and saw Jimmy, I stayed overnight, watched the Panthers game, got drunk as shit, and I had a big time. When I go to see somebody, I kind of like to make a weekend out of it, do some stuff that's going on.
Sure.
I'm going to try to get out and see Golden State play basketball again if I can.
They love their ball down there. They really
I'll tell you what.
Golden State's having a hell of a run, Chuck.
I went out there last year. I tried to call you, couldn't get through. That fucking Curry motherfucker.
He's ridiculous.
That's the son of a bitch.
They're still undefeated, right? They're 15-0 at last I checked. Yeah,
they play tonight at 10:30. They play the Lakers.
Now the record is 72-10, I believe. The Bulls, huh?
Well, I think they can really do it, Opie, because nowadays they don't have those rules. But back then, they could beat the shit out of people.
Yeah, I'm excited about this Golden State run they're on. 15-0, then the record is 72-10.
The Lakers are 2-11.
Yeah, Lakers suck dick. The 76ers suck.
Wow.
Knicks are like 500. Yeah, the Sixers haven't won a game yet, and Golden State hasn't lost yet.
And what the fuck is wrong with that Kobe motherfucker? If he'd have got out, the Lakers would have had a ton of money to get from people. He's washed up.
He wants to end his career as a Laker. He wants to be one of those guys that plays for one team in the end. But you're right. If he would have left, it would have helped the team tremendously.
Oh, he gets a ton of money this last year. I mean, a fucking ton.
Right on.
But I watched him play Houston last year, and that fucking, I've never seen somebody get a shot. He kind of reminds me of Pete Maravich a little bit.
Oh, he was
He handles the ball.
Absolutely. Curry's the real deal.
He can get a fucking shot off quicker than anybody.
I'm watching. I'm watching basketball again. Thank you.
Man. Well, y'all have a good Thanksgiving. I appreciate it again, Jimmy. Tell Kenny I said hey.
All right, it was nice meeting you, Chuck. I'm glad you came.
And say hi to your lovely wife there, Chuck.
Hey, man, you love my wife. My wife's a good woman.
All right, very good. All right.
Hey, Philly,
all right.
She can make cornbread.
She can make cornbread.
That is a plus.
Right.
Cornbread is
God,
good.
you should have told us that at the start.
And I ain't talking about that mixed bullshit you get in the store. I'm talking about that real fucking cornbread.
With corn in it.
to get racial.
With corn in it, right?
Corn. Hey, have you ever ate jalapeno cornbread with long neck?
Yes. I think he opened for me. Jalapeno cornbread. Somewhere at the Bananas.
Mississippi.
I fucked one and an M&M came out.
Let me tell you one more time. I'll hang up. You take a piece of leftover cornbread, put it in the microwave, slice it, put a little butter on it, eat that with a long neck Budweiser, smoke you a big joint on the front porch. Life is good.
He's actually right.
All right.
Thank you.
Got to go back to simpler times in this country. That's what Chuck's trying to say.
All right, take care.
All right, happy Thanksgiving to Chuck in North Carolina.
What happened to Philly? You dumped him?
I said goodbye to him a while ago.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I'll be there the first week of January.
I guess it's time to do some plugging.
I want the guy from Philly to come see me in Helium.
Voss is going to be doing his podcast. It's not even a podcast. It's his radio show. My wife hates me tonight at 7 on this channel. And then he might be doing the morning show tomorrow because we're off.
Wow.
Yeah, he might do that.
What a bump up. That's excellent.
That's a nice bump up. And then Friday and Saturday, Voss will be at the Comedy Connection in Providence, Rhode Island. A hilarious stand-up comic. And his CDs are very good.
Yeah, and then the 4th and 5th of December, me and Florentine together at the Tree. Go to treehousecomedy.com.
All right, that's down the road, though. Don't confuse the people.
That's 2 weeks.
I know. It's a little down the road.
I'm not doing anything New Year's Eve. I don't know what to do New Year's Eve. Are you working New Year's Eve?
Audition be at the cellar or something.
Huh?
Those sweetheart, great New Year's Eve, those are over.
Why don't you put on a weight vest and run through Central Times Square?
Get it out.
Dave Attell killing it. He's going to be at Caroline's Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday of this week, of course. 212-757-4100 for tickets to see Attell. They're going to go.
Yeah.
You got to get your tickets to see Dave Attell.
Great
Crazy
hang.
not to. And Roadwork, new comedy special available on Netflix. Yeah, I still haven't seen that. I got to check it out.
I hope that you come by. If you don't,
I kind of want to.
I totally get it if you wouldn't.
No, I think I'm in town tomorrow night, and then we'll sneak out early Thursday.
But yeah, it should be fun because let's face it, Caroline's is I still get a rush playing there. It's a lot of fun.
Right.
You know? It's cool.
Well, the crossroads
Broadway,
of the world,
baby. Broadway.
Crossroads of the world. That's what we're talking about right there. And Jimmy's got some things.
I got a nice tweet from one of the ESPN guys. Tweeted, Chip Chipperson could do a better job coaching than Chip Kelly has done this season. So thank you to Dave McMenamin from ESPN for acknowledging the great Lyle C.
Can I say one thing real quick?
Sure.
Please.
I hope this is why I'm killing myself. I was just mean and not funny.
I know.
Go ahead.
Priceline. I want to thank Priceline for reimbursing us for that problem we had that time I spoke here.
Oh, good. Okay.
And Priceline
They did the right thing.
They
Good for
came
them.
through. So
Absolutely, always good to do in the middle of plugs. I'm doing. I'll be at San Francisco next week. Just go to my website. I got a whole bunch of stuff on sale. I'm all over the place. And then a real
Give
lot
it
of
up for
tour
Jim.
dates. Oh, Dave, I got to go out
Every
there and pay a
weekend, he's out
mortgage.
there.
Starting in January, and I got a new tour to announce very soon.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going out, Dave.
Are you going to put out another hour this year?
I want to tape. Yeah, I want to tape in April if possible.
I cannot believe how you've kept this up every year, like an hour.
Yeah, I figured
Pretty
just,
amazing.
one poorly thought out, mediocre fucking hour a year.
More with Opie and Jim after this.
Hey, this is Dr. Steve from Weird Medicine with another Dr. Steve Medical Minute.
Hey, what's the deal with all of the attorney advertisements regarding androgel and other testosterone treatments? They cite some cardiovascular risk and studies. Just wondering what's up with that. Thanks. Love the show. Bye.
This is a great question because we're always talking about testosterone therapy on Weird Medicine. There was a recent study that followed 55,593 patients who were on testosterone therapy, and they first looked at 1 year before they were treated and then 90 days after, and they found an increased risk 2 times normal in men over 65 and also for men under 65 who had known heart disease. This was increased risk for heart attack in the first 90 days of treatment, but there's a lot more to this issue. Of the 55,000 patients that were studied, there were only 65 cases of heart attack in the post-treatment group, and of the 48,000 men younger than 65, there were only 45 had heart attacks during the monitoring phase, and that works out to about 3.76 cases in every 1,000 patient years, or a risk of 0.376%. Given that the pre-treatment phase yielded a risk of 0.322%, the actual increase in risk, or the absolute risk, is very small. And doing a little mathematics on this shows that we would have to treat almost 2,000 patients with testosterone to get a single adverse effect. And this was in patients with known heart disease. So my recommendation is this. If you have the symptoms of low testosterone, which are fatigue, lack of sex drive, erectile dysfunction, or physical weakness, and your testosterone is low, and you're under 65, the risk of heart attack is vanishingly small if you're otherwise healthy. As always, discuss with your regular medical provider, and happy boning! Be sure to check out Weird Medicine, Saturdays at 10 p.m. Eastern.
This is Opie Radio. The show is back.
Yeah, we're back. Getting ready for a little holiday action. Thanksgiving right around the corner.
Dave is coming back. I think Voss hung himself.
Oh, all right. Well,
you'll be missed.
It was nice knowing him.
You'll be missed.
Yeah.
Is he really? Did he really leave?
No, he's jacket.
Oh, there's his jacket.
I know. I got to go to the gym and work off that goddamn crumb pie. That was so good.
Oh God, there's like 10 pies still out there.
It's really good. Eating famous pie, man. It's really good.
Roland does everything over the top. It's not good enough to get a couple pies. It's like, how many pies are out there?
18
Was it
pies.
18 pies?
Yeah. Yes, I know. I just
From the Cake Boss.
From the Cake Boss.
Pie.
The actual Cake Boss.
From the Cake
I got to
Boss.
be honest. The pie is a fucking home run.
Of course
I mean,
it is.
it's a great piece. If you want, all kidding aside, the truth, God damn, is it good.
Have you ever had bad pie, though? Come on.
Yes, I've had a lot of bad pie. I really have.
A lot of bad pie?
Yeah, sure, man. Or mediocre, boring pie. I literally had to stop myself from going back. I'm like, stay away, you compulsive shitbag.
Well, it happens.
That's how I talk to myself.
I thought you were talking to me.
No.
Oh.
It happens.
Well,
though.
I do like that you answer that. Yeah, I know. It's so hard. It's so hard.
Russian warplane shot down near.
Why was
Syrian
it in a
border. and they shot the pilots as they were parachuting down. Is that what I'm hearing now?
Yeah.
This is breaking news.
That's what I'm reading.
What are you supposed to do? Fucking be nice to him?
Shit.
Gotcha.
So they shoot down the jet.
I'll pack all of
And then they shoot the pilots as they're parachuting down. And then they got video of the dead pilots on the ground.
Yeah, that's if they shot them on the way down. They say they did, but who knows? Do we see them parachuting?
You do see him parachuting.
Oh, fuck me.
And this happened in Turkey?
Yes. But, what 2 days before, right? Go ahead.
Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Eat turkey.
Make a pie.
I really do like the fans. It's just some of them bother me.
Up.
Will you relax?
I just had to block like 5 or 6.
Did you?
What happened?
I love it.
You don't love it.
Huh?
They got to you. Just relax.
I like
Everything's
blocking them.
okay.
Come on, I got to go do Patrice's thing.
Me too.
I just did that.
They cut
What
you out
time
of
are you
it.
doing it?
They already cut you out.
1:15.
You did it?
Yeah, it's really good. It's like a real professional, and
Nice
it's
chat.
great that you guys are doing it. So.
Of course.
I want money for it, though.
You're going to do it, too.
Yeah, of course I am.
You want?
Is there enough people there for me to sell CDs?
I would bring a pie with you. Patrice would want it.
He sure would.
It's 4 years already.
What kind of pie?
Right
do you
around
think
now,
you need?
right? Wasn't
Any
it
pie. Patrice was a fucking Thanksgiving guy.
He was.
Yes.
Yeah. Who isn't though?
4 years, right?
Yeah.
2011, November 2011. Yeah.
Yeah, right around now. 4 years ago.
Yeah, I
Patrice
still remember that
O'Neal.
shitty phone call I got from Bob Kelly. I was sitting on my sofa.
Dad.
Bill Patrice had a stroke. It was mellow Bob. It was
Yeah.
ugh.
That sucks.
It's really weird that when somebody calls you and they tell you
It's
that.
the worst fucking calls.
And today's harassment day, right? That Patrice started.
Oh, is it?
For Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
He started that holiday a while ago. I saw people tweeting about it yesterday and this morning. So
I remember one time I came in and he was guest hosting. He was so good. He really was. He was so good on radio.
yeah, he had a contract on the boss's fucking desk. He was going to make the jump to do a little more radio for us. Hey,
Look at the anger in Voss's eyes.
hey Voss.
Yeah, your anger and stupidity look very similar to the untrained eye.
What are you thinking right now?
Huh?
What are you thinking right now?
No,
He's thinking about that contract.
No.
Also, I think also you have the podcast. Would you and Bonnie want to do like a bigger show?
We do a radio show on Tuesday nights here,
Oh, shit.
7 to 9.
Sorry. I forgot that you've told me 3 times.
Why don't you have David Tell on?
We invited
What's your
him.
problem with David Tell?
They do the marriage counseling show. I
No,
don't really
we
get
don't.
the
That's
idea.
how we take some call. We talk. We have comics all the time.
What was the thing you were doing at the Village Underground that time?
That was our live podcast.
Oh.
We're just, the one with Artie,
Yeah.
that one. We've done a bunch of live shows where we bring on a celebrity.
Well, I'm not a
comic.
celebrity, though.
A comic,
Okay.
like even that had a show years ago, like you.
Thank you. Once was I like. Could you?
Wow.
Well,
That's the
do you
live
like
one.
doing it live more than you like when it's just the two of you in your trailer?
Whoa! It's the end of the day. Things are winding down.
That's funny though. Come on.
I did that for Chuck.
I like the live shows because the
crowd's
guys like
there.
we had Norton, Bennington, they're all so fucking
Bill
funny.
Burr.
Bill Burr, Andy Kindler, they're all fucking funny. Artie Lang, you know what I mean? And we don't get that when we do the podcast at home. We're just sitting in our fucking dining room, because we have a home with a dining room. And
that's terrific too. We can all acknowledge that you're terrific, and we can move on now.
No, I'm not saying that. He's asking me questions.
But you're terrific, no matter how you do it. Whether it's
am.
a radio show or from your
I do what I do.
from your trailer.
Listen, I've been in this fucking business for what?
You're terrific.
How long have you been doing it? Because
I'm
been doing
sober
it 30 years in 2 years. So.
I'm 32. Well, yeah, about 32. I'll have 30 years sober,
Really?
and I was like 2 years.
So let's give you a hug for that.
No,
A hug for the thing.
He doesn't like to hug. I'm with him on that.
Come
I'm not a
on,
hugger.
Dave. Oh, Dave, you don't like a good hug?
I don't.
A good man hug?
I don't.
Nobody wants to be touched by anybody.
Yeah, and there's too much hugging in show business.
Yeah. Come on, Yertle, sit down.
Dude. You kissed a girl after she licked your ass. You can't get a hug from the guy?
Exactly.
What's wrong with you?
Huh?
Where's your manners?
No, I'm
Kissed
just
a girl after she licked your ass.
Do you guys fist bump after something like that, or what do you do?
And can I have the story? Like you guys were at the Marriott when all this went down?
I mean, if you want me to tell this, a dumb story. I met two girls. I was doing Caroline's.
Yeah.
And I called Norton. He's doing Dangerfields, his home club at the time, and which he got me fired from.
Oh.
And not that I care, but
still holding a grudge.
I called.
Fuck.
No, he was. I'll tell you, Dangerfield real quick. He had a heckler or whatever. Then I go on stage, and Norton calls and goes, "Put the phone by the mic," and he started yelling and calling the guy or girl a cunt over my phone.
Did I really?
Yeah. You called. You were in the call. You were so furious over this girl that was heckling you.
Yeah.
So you called me. I put the phone by the mic, and you're calling her cunt, this and that, and they yelled, and I got in trouble for it.
But why wouldn't they find that to be hilarious?
Because it was Dangerfield.
Oh,
Yeah, they're very strict there.
You know, and this was years and years ago. You don't remember
really
that?
funny.
When it was so funny. You go, fuck that. Oh, you just laid into her.
And they fired you for that?
They didn't fire me. They just, they
made a problem for a bit.
Yeah, and it's probably the best thing ever happened, that fucking place. So then I was at Caroline's and these two ladies, one was maybe
maybe a 6, and the other one was a 2.
Yeah.
And I called Norton. I go, I got these 2 ladies. They have a hotel right across the street at the Marriott. So Norton flies over. We're up in the fucking Marriott, okay? And Norton's the 2 for some reason. Like I'm saying to her, Norton just got out of jail or rehab, so cut him a break, and he couldn't close the deal with the 2. I mean, you had to see how fucking horrific. So I'm in the bathroom with the other girl, the other lady, and she's giving me head and she's tonguing my ass and everything, right? So I said, look, can you hook my friend up a little? So Norton goes in the bathroom with her, and then they leave, and me and Norton are walking down the hall.
She ate my ass, too. She sucked my dick.
Yeah. So I said to Norton, I go, she was hot. Did you make out with her? And he got all excited. He goes, yeah. I go, well, she ate my ass.
Yeah, she kept that information under her hat.
On the QT.
Yeah, she kept that on the DL.
On the old DL.
I was kissing her like arms wrapped around her the way one would kiss. I was kissing her the way fucking Danny Glover was kissing Suge Avery when she showed up in The Color Purple.
You'd only pull back to say, "Would you like a mint?" It tastes a little corny.
Like just such deviant. I was telling somebody this yesterday when we were comics. We were Jersey comics, and then we came into. I think I came first, and then Norton and Florentine, and we all came in. And we're doing we're killing in these clubs and just pigs and hitting on waitresses and and all the New York comics were like, not all, just like, look at these fucking pigs from Jersey.
Yeah, they really didn't like us.
We would come and meet him and Florentine, and we were just so fucking disrespectful of everything, and they just thought that we were Jersey fucking pigs.
Where was the first time I worked with Dave? Was that
me?
It was Poor Billy's, I think. You and I did that. It was me. I think I was hosting. You might have been featuring, and it was like
who's Poor Billy? Some guy was in your audience. Jesus, Poor Billy.
Oh God, there was a name there, so you had to make it a person.
I don't think
Brand
of
used
you
to
guys
book Poor
as that.
Billy's.
Who?
Vinny Brand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was me, you, and somebody else.
But I don't ever, because I came from Long Island, but you guys never played Long Island.
Oh, yeah,
right?
no.
Sure,
I did.
McGuire's.
Okay, so
Chuckles before they closed.
That's right. First time I ever heard Ray Romano was in the videos. They would show these TV videos before the gig of upcoming comedians or whatever, and Ray was coming like 2 weeks after I think I was just middling then.
Yeah.
John Truson used to book that.
So you all played Rascals then, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, I came at the end of that thing, like it closed, like almost like a month or something after I played it once, and I was like, damn, that was the best club in
West
Jersey.
Orange was amazing.
Yes, that was my dream to headline. My first dream was to headline the Penny Arcade. You weren't around for the Penny Arcade.
What'd that become? Did that become Casual Times?
Yes.
Yeah, I used to do Casual Times.
Yeah. But when
I met a girl who sucked my penis for years at Casual Times.
Yeah.
And is that when you were opening for Dice, like that time?
That was before.
Before?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
wow.
Penny Arcade, when I first started comedy, I went there, and I used to go watch comedy because I didn't know, and I saw.
It's not why you went to the Penny Arcade. We know why you went, Jew. Go ahead. That's right. My friends enjoy it. Poor Billy. Did you know a guy named Billy? Shut up.
I know. Look, it's the end. We're winding down. Some days you don't click.
We're winding down. You're acting like a fucking Russian jet over Syria.
Let's say
that's good. Topical. That was good. That was good.
Let me go to Darren. Darren, what's your name, buddy?
Yeah, Jaron.
All right, what do you got?
Hey, I was wondering if Rich Boss knows that Dave Attell's in the room.
Oh, whoa. Shit.
Whoa. Where you from, sir?
He's from Kansas.
He's from Krypton with a name like Jaron? That's a space name. Where are you from, man?
What, you got a problem with Kansas now, boss? All right.
No,
That's it. Kansas City. Let's talk about it. Stanford and Sons.
Yeah,
that was the
talk about it.
place.
I've never done that room.
You never did it?
No. I've done stuff out there because Johnny Dare, if he supports it, helps.
Yeah. That's true. Johnny he rules
awesome.
that town.
He owns that town, yeah.
I used to do that place until they ripped me off for $300.
What happened?
They paid my check and they leave it on.
They gave you a $400 check?
Whoa!
I meant to say 100.
Well, that's a good that's a good thing where like you and I, since we're Yankee Jewish, when you play the South or the Midwest, would they go like, it's amazing how they got you here. Like, did you ever get that kind of reverse compliment?
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
They're like, we didn't think they would go for you, but they really did, you know?
I had the club owner there, a fucking idiot. He would introduce me. This is how he introduced, in the show. And our headliner tonight, he's kind of like a Bobby Slayton.
Yeah.
He would say, like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Like,
Why would
they have to prep
I
the
know.
crowd.
And I like Bob. Bobby's a great, he's a
Why
fucking.
would you do that? It puts pressure on you.
Yeah,
Yes, and it
yeah.
makes Bobby look bad.
That's nice. You're just all about tearing down to build yourself up. Say something nice. A nice thing, please.
I like Bobby.
Like where Jim's going, Birmingham, Alabama, that was another place where they're like, we don't know. But that was a good
I don't know
hit
how
for
I'll
me.
do there. I've never been to that
Oh, they're
part.
going to love you.
Where to start
It's a huge room, though.
It is a big room.
And if you see that room half empty, then you're like, wow.
He will.
Really
He will.
depressing.
Yeah, I'll be happy I got that much done. If I see it half empty, I'll be like, wow, that's just twice as much as I thought it was going to sell.
It's a big, big room. It's a dome.
Yeah.
Have you played a dome yet?
I have not.
Well, you will.
No.
All right, caller. Are you done with your...
Thank you, Jaron.
Yeah,
I just bought the Rich ball.
All right, now
Hey, Darren.
Don't bust his stones.
Yeah.
Darren, have you seen Women Aren't Funny yet?
I'm sorry?
Have you seen our movie, Women Aren't Funny?
It's women.
That's what I said, women.
No, you don't say it right. You always say woman.
You're in the wrong. You singularize. Like
Women aren't funny.
pluralize.
Women. Have you seen our movie yet?
What's it called?
Women
There you
Aren't
go.
Funny.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Let's say hi to Mike in Illinois. Mikey.
Illinois.
Still selling well, right?
Good morning, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's doing well.
Go ahead, Mikey.
So, 10 years ago, Mr. Attell, hey, great show, by the way. I
Thank
love
you.
listen all the time. Mr. Attell, in Peoria, I don't know, 10 plus years ago, Madison Theater, I had a friend who worked in the radio business over there, got us tickets to see the show. After the show, we go to the bar next door. You're walking in at the same time. Literally minutes before that, my friend told me, did you hear Insomniac's not going to be on Comedy Central anymore? I'm like, oh, that sucks. And I happened to say that to you when I met you, and you looked at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? We just taped 2 other shows. And you looked at me like I was an asshole, and then you walked in. Then you proceeded to sit down next to my wife, buy her shots, and then at the end of the night when we were leaving, you told her, hey, tell your husband to go fuck himself.
Damn, Attell.
I am
That
so
was
sorry
my-
about that.
10 years ago.
No, that was my brush with greatness. I appreciate it. I tell everybody I know. David Attell told me to fuck off. He's like the greatest comedian in New York.
Well, that I guess maybe the whole thing was the Insomniac thing. But, dude, if you came to the show, did you go to that show that night?
Yeah, it was excellent. Yeah.
Oh,
we
cool.
laughed
Who
the
else
whole
was
time.
on the show?
It was just you.
That was it?
Yeah.
You sure? Because that's a theater. I really don't play any theaters, but maybe back then I gave it a try. Can't really sell them out. I'm a club guy. But, dude, I apologize to you and your lady for that. That was inappropriate.
No, and the best part was because
He
my
doesn't
wife.
see it that way, Dave.
Do you have fucking cancer?
What?
Why are you saying sorry to everybody? Are you sick? Are you making
No.
amends to the world?
I don't know. The way he told the story, I felt like he was angry.
No,
But,
because
to me
he's a nice
personally,
guy. People love it. If you say go fuck yourself,
And,
they
and by
love
the
it.
way, like if a guy's in a bar with his wife, that either means they're the coolest people or this is towards the end. But I think this is a good sign that they were drinking together.
Yeah, absolutely. Just
Right?
drinking to remember, drinking to forget.
Yeah, maybe they were college, like sweethearts, and they're like, let's go back to the old, St. Elmo's Fire, whatever that place was.
What we used to do.
Are you from Wisconsin?
No, in Illinois, but it was
Oh.
during the time where you were telling the jokes about drinking Jägermeister, and then you had to duct tape your dog's asshole. And my wife has a tendency to take things literally, and she's a dog lover, and she was giving you a hard time at the bar about
Oh, see, you didn't tell that part of the story.
taping your dog's butthole shut. And you said, I don't even have a fucking dog.
Well, let me just say, this was before ISIS, so there was it was a freer time, and
Yeah, we were
that's
innocent.
funny because you're the second guy to bring up that joke, the taping the dog's. Thank you, dude. That's weird. See, that was another joke that should have ended up on a T-shirt. I made a horrible mistake.
What was the joke again?
I forgot it. Can you tell it? Tell it for everybody.
Well, you were talking about how you would drink Jägermeister and
Yeah.
how you had to stop because you'd get so blackout drunk that you'd wake up and your dog's butthole would be taped shut.
See, I like a story joke. I'm a storyteller. You know, here's the thing now with political correctness is that, like, first of all, I think I would have gotten a boo on duct tape. I'm sure there's something wrong with that in the environment.
Nothing. You don't care anymore. I mean, you're not going to let anything bother you now.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. That, like, it doesn't really bother me, but, like, there's definitely a part of me where I always feel like I want the staff to make money. I want, like, the crowd to get it. And, like, you know, I don't want anybody to be thrown out. But if they are, then, like, you know, that happens. But I totally understand what you're saying, where it's like, you know, hey.
Tough. Don't go. Yeah, don't come.
Okay, I understand.
All right. You good, Mike?
I'm good. Happy Thanksgiving.
I think we
Thank you, Mike. So much to be grateful for.
To you and your lady, thank you.
I think we learned that you were very happy that Dave Attell said fuck off. That's good.
Right.
All right. Let's say hi to Jeremy in Idaho. Jeremy.
That's a cool place.
Wrapping it up before the big holiday. What do you got, Jeremy?
Boise?
Hey, I was responding to the two idiots that were on before the break.
Come on, they're our guests.
Oh, I guess I had to revise my the reason I'm calling. I am working both holidays, and the wages that we get paid as truck drivers to transport their crap makes us think that they are worth nothing.
Wow.
So, yeah. So while I'm out here dealing with this wind, I'm actually in Alberta at the moment, but while we're out here dealing with this wind, they're sitting there. Wind and snow, they're sitting there with their families eating dinner.
So, can I ask a question? They don't give you time and a half on a holiday to drive on a holiday?
My particular company is giving us a 2-cent raise for every mile we drive that day.
What is this, Scrooge.com?
God.
That is inappropriate.
That's insulting.
Exactly.
2 cents a mile?
Yeah, well, I earn, I don't know, I guess I can say it, I earn 34 cents a mile as it is. And so most people pretty much immediately know that I'm what they call a fleet monkey, and I work for one of the bigger trucking companies. But
could you make this story longer?
He's a long haul trucker.
Yeah, the truck drivers have time to kill. We learned that over the years.
I was gonna brown news Ross, but now I'm gonna say fuck you.
Yeah. All right. The truck drivers are very important to this country.
I was going to say that really bothers me that they're not getting like a special, like, you know, bigger rate, 2 cents extra a mile. That really blows. It really does.
All right.
Especially over the holidays. Oh man.
All right. Thank you. All right.
These guys
all
are
right, sir.
Have you ever eaten a holiday meal in a truck stop, Voss? Have you ever done it?
Oh yeah. Well,
you throw a hole in the fucking stall door.
Can I have?
God.
All right, Jeremy.
They always make sure it's a good spread.
Those truck stops have everything.
Yeah, they really have.
They have
Take
fucking
a shower.
Everything. I would never take a fucking shower there, but they have everything.
Why would you? In a truck stop bathroom.
They do it because you're driving all night.
driving all the time.
Why would you though? You're like I would never. You wouldn't.
Why?
Need to.
You would never be in that situation where you would need a shower at a truck stop.
Not at all. Just wipe your face off.
go on my merry way.
Baby, wipe your holes and get back in your truck.
Yes.
Get a towel.
I'm paying you 2 cents extra a mile. Now get out here.
You ever see when you pull in those truck shops, the hookers that walk around and work those fucking truck
you
stops?
mean the lot
lizards.
The lot lizards.
Is that what they're called?
Yep.
Lot lizards.
Lot lizards.
I've seen one or two, but I've never hooked in a place like that. I've never gotten blown. By a
Well, I hope not.
They'll reverse that.
Jesus.
I don't know. Do you think there's any trans op working a truck stop like that? I doubt it.
I don't know. I don't fucking
I'm
know.
sure there's some.
I don't deal with it. I fly, man. I'm a fucking big guy.
We got a very tough call coming in. We got to take this here from Chris in Houston. Chris, go ahead.
Hey, that guy that's only making 34 cents a mile, and he gets like 2 cents a mile pay raise. That's a little better for the holidays, but a lot of companies will give a $500 to $1,000 bonus just to stay out for like the week of Christmas, and Thanksgiving. Well, my company right now, their solution is they don't want to pay me, so they're just sending me fucking home. But
wow,
I'm gonna go sit at home. But I don't know. That guy just needs to find another job if he's so upset about that. Because I mean,
well, it's not easy to find other work in this.
Anybody working over the holidays, so
or you could just go work for another company. That's the thing. That's all it is. And yes, you could probably pretty easily find a post or pre-op
tranny in any of these truck stops out here.
Well, that's good to know. But
do they have the good surgery? Or
like working over the holidays, like, you know, that's something like, you know, I've done that. We've all done that. But like people who have like real jobs working over the holidays, I mean, you know, they should be getting paid
right on
buku cash.
It gets rough.
All right,
It gets rough.
At least they should get one of those turkeys.
A
The
free
boss
turkey?
gives them a turkey.
That's what radio stations used to do.
I say get out there and earn your keep.
You're tough.
That's words to live by right there.
Out there, earn your keep.
Words to live by.
I don't think I could do that driving a truck. I just don't think I could do it.
Bad back.
You have bad back.
From what?
Huh?
But you play golf.
Yeah, you got city hands, counting money all your life.
City hands?
Yeah.
That doesn't affect your golf game, though.
It does.
That's really bad.
Do you travel with clubs or you rent?
Oh, boy, does
you
it
do.
travel. Yeah, I got.
Well, that's annoying.
No,
I
with
find that
clubs?
always
No, it's
annoying.
just
Whenever I see the
another
guy
piece of
checking in
luggage.
with his clubs, he's so
Yeah,
annoying.
really. So, I'm sorry. I shower before.
Okay, good.
I go
Thank
right
you.
to the hotel. You got to wait for golf clubs? Oh,
I've seen
torturous.
No, I
Norton
gotta wait for
travels
my
light
suitcase.
and bright.
No, you go fuck yourself. You travel with a pillow.
You
No, I
travel with
don't.
a pillow and a,
Yes,
and a
you
No, I don't.
iPad.
I bite one.
You travel with a pillow. So
No,
shut
I
up.
don't.
Not
A little
anymore.
neck pillow. Yeah, but that's
He's got
my,
a little neck pillow.
No,
belly.
I've
that's
heard in
20
hotels
years ago.
that you've moved from hotels to hotels because of the pillows.
No, because the fucking sheets are itchy.
I gave the neck pillow to my mom and I go, here's a pillow. She's like, what is this? I go, that's what a pillow is now. Get with it.
Yeah, put it on your back. Fucking relax. And
those
fly.
things do nothing. Those neck pillows. I had one the other day.
It makes you look dumb.
Yeah.
I know,
It makes
it's
everybody
like-
look like, hey.
Yeah, like a Shakespeare shirt. But they are. They're comfy. You just lean over and you plop your head on it. You probably had it on wrong.
I got one more. I got to take one trip to L.A. to reach gold status.
Do it.
You're already a mil. Like how many?
I fly so many different airlines. I don't even know.
Yeah, me too. I don't.
I'm
do
going
that.
to LA for a birthday party.
Oh, is that the big news?
Who's it?
I know
Ozzy?
whose birthday. Can I say? I figured it out.
Go ahead.
Ozzy's.
No.
Jay's?
Jay Leno's?
No. You'll never get it.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No.
Kevin Pollak?
L.A. Who would it be? Is it somebody in show business?
It's a musician.
Oh,
Ozzy.
Alice Cooper.
No. Good guess, though.
Is it Ozzy?
I would tell you if it was Ozzy. It's December 3rd, no.
Let's look up
Oh, it's
December 3rd
Sagittarius.
birthdays.
I'm not going to be there December 3rd.
Okay.
Can we look up December 3rd birthdays?
Well, that's just Ozzy.
Where are you guys going to have it at?
No, he's saying
I
that's
don't know.
Ozzy's. That's not the
Trader Joe's?
I see.
I don't know where it is. No, it's...
It's an L.A. birthday party, so get there early because it ends early.
Yes, it probably does. I'll
Yeah.
be coming home and I'll be missing a day.
Are you? You're not going to book?
Get there at
shows
6
around
because
it?
it's over about
no, I'm
9:30.
going right from Vegas.
Wow. That's the best flight, by the way.
What?
Vegas to L.A.
You're in and out.
I love
Do you
it.
take the first one of the day?
I've been doing that, but that is now the most crowded flight, so I'm trying to move it back.
Do you know what?
And I don't sleep. Do you sleep before you go on the plane?
I sleep on the no. I sleep on the plane. I try to, but the red eye. There was a red eye from Vegas back to here on Sunday nights.
That's gone.
I don't think I could. Yeah, I used to leave the show and fucking run and fly home on Sunday night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was fucking great, man.
They probably want to keep you there.
You and the Cirque du Soleil kids. Get on that plane.
Yeah,
Go head
they're
back
fucking
east.
12 years old. They're fucking working those for this truck driver's complaining.
Oh, that's
fucking
right.
jump off a fucking 40-story fucking building into a fucking puddle of water for 10 cents a day.
You have a guy chasing around wearing a paper mache dolphin head. I don't know.
Do you know, I liked the circus. I didn't like them at all. They were
When
like
we were in Vegas together, we
shit.
should have hit some shows.
The Cirque du
Maybe, but-
Soleil?
Ah, they stunk.
God, I love every one of them.
I want to take my mom to Vegas and we'll go see all those shows.
Your mom, yeah.
Are they good or
They're
no?
terrible.
They're wonderful.
Really?
I
They're
saw one that
terrible.
was great. The one we saw at the Bellagio.
The one with the water?
Yeah.
Did you see the one
Yeah,
with the
they're
water?
fucking- yeah, it was fucking-
I love
it
the
was
one with
great.
the water.
It was
They're
great.
They're marvelous athletes.
And what about the ones where they're
Terrible.
fighting a whole war, but they're on a wall?
I only saw one.
Oh, they're
We only had free
wonderful.
How about
tickets.
Jersey Boys? Huh?
I
I'd
saw the
rather see
movie.
that than those Cirque du Soleil. I didn't like. I went to two of them. They
love
stunk.
Cirque du
Zumanity. The
How
fucking
long are
zoo
they? Are
one.
they really long?
After 5 minutes, I hated it.
Oh, God, I love them.
Clowns walking around. It stunk.
Dave, I think you would love it.
No, you wouldn't.
I think I would like it too.
You-
I
hate
think
it.
Dave Attell would love it.
I'm
So
going
do
to
I.
go with.
I think Dave has a little
Try
more
it.
culture than you. And I
not
think
culture.
I
that,
enjoy a good French clown.
Remember, Dave loves hanging outside hotels
I
to
do.
smoke, so he's going to love the Cirque du
Vegas
Soleil.
is too party now. I mean, you got to
Yeah.
go off the strip. You gotta go off the strip if you're gonna hang in Vegas now.
One more call before we get out of here. I want to say hi to Brian in Pennsylvania. Brian, go ahead.
Pennsylvania.
Hey, I don't know if you heard last night, the lady on Jeopardy, she was kind of answering questions like a Valley girl, and by the end of the program, one of the other contestants was screwing with her and doing the same thing back to her. You really got to listen to it. It was one of those things where you wanted to get up and punch the television. She was so annoying.
She was annoying?
She's doing the Valley Girl impression.
Jimmy appreciates a good Valley Girl, though.
Oh, she was terrible. I mean,
he
it
does Valley Jim from time to
where
time.
The more that she got up and answered a question, you wanted to get up and punch the television. It was
All right, I think we got let me see this.
Oh, here we go.
An attorney from Georgia and a published playwright.
Yes. In high school, I wrote a rock musical that was actually performed by my high school and then later went on to be published. It was very loosely based on Much Ado About Nothing, but had a lot of rock and roll music in it.
Did you make any money out of it?
Like
So
a
far,
couple
she's
of bucks here
fine.
and there, but it's neat. I'll see, some school in Florida has put it on. and
that's
so-
wonderful.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
cool.
good for you. Laura.
What is Noah?
Noah, right you are.
Instinct 200.
Yes.
New
There it
edition
is.
200. New edition 400. New edition 600. 600. Giada.
Yes.
Big Time Rush 1000. Red Baron.
Yes.
400. 800. 1200. 1600. 2000. 800.
Michelle Pfeiffer and Halle Berry have both played this transformed character
It
with
is kind of
heightened
annoying.
powers. Laura.
Who is Catwoman?
You are right.
Character 1200.
This boy, voiced by John Morris,
kinda like
owns
it.
most of the Toy Story toys. Laura.
Who's Andy?
Andy is
Oh,
right.
Andy.
UV 400.
We always hear about this French
God.
word preceding riche, but it also is found
Riche,
in front of pauvre
I am very
for a
something.
newly poor person. Laura.
What is Nouveau?
Correct.
UV 800.
She's a playwright, for God's sakes. Give her a break.
The French for down.
Syndrome.
What is Duvet?
Duvet, yes.
European landmarks 400, PN 800, 1200, and 1600, and 2000.
Answer.
3000.
That's awful.
She's good.
A fun subject for
So
our
this is a
final
40-minute clip.
children's lit. Here comes the clue. As she arrived at the house of her new employer, the wind seemed to catch her up into the air and fling her at the door. 30
Jim
seconds.
Norton.
Good luck, ladies.
Oh my God, they go through that now.
Oh wow, we're watching the whole
Edit your
show.
fucking clip.
It's just terrible.
Oh, it's this guy.
I liked it,
All right,
Brian.
sir, thank
I
you.
liked it.
Stunk.
Thank you, sir.
It was awful.
That's how you're going to end the show? You're not going to try something else to recover?
I want to see if the guy makes fun of her, like you said. One of the other contestants.
Yeah, where's the
What
guy?
happened to that?
I want
See if
that
the guy's
part where
right.
the guy finally had it and
probably the
imitated
end.
her.
It was
Might as well play it out now. Just think.
Regarding the guy to the far right was actually making the same kind of statements by the time the show was over.
They had it with
he was
her.
fed up with it.
Yeah.
Think of it, how excited her cat was to see her on TV like that. I can smell like a cat woman. I think she has like one or two.
You're gonna
cats.
come in your mouth.
Oh my God.
Are you sure you want to put your tongue there? That's where shit comes out.
I like this woman right here.
Pointing at Voss.
She's head of my condo committee. No loud parties. No parties.
Are you still in the same place?
I gotta move. How's your new place?
I haven't moved yet. It's gonna be a while.
Is it going to be like is it better than the last one? Because the last one I thought was pretty good.
Yeah, no, the building I'm moving into is not as good as the building I'm in now, but the apartment's bigger. Where are you going, Rich?
Hello?
Can you just doesn't she know you're on the radio? His wife calls him while he's on the radio.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you be a man and just call back?
No, I got to give them an answer.
What's shut up.
All right, let's get out of here then. Fuck it.
What are you doing?
Wow, we got to end hard here.
I know. And we end with Voss taking a phone call.
Hey, thanks for having me. And how about this?
Yes.
Have a great, safe holiday, everybody out there.
Yes.
It's been too long, and I'm glad you guys. It's good seeing all you guys.
Come back and see us soon. Dave Attell, who's going to be at Caroline's Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday of this week.
Boy.
212-757-4100. Tickets will go pretty well. You're competing with the holiday, but I think you're still going to do very well at
Night before
Caroline's.
Thanksgiving is a big night. People will go out.
Tomorrow
hope
night,
so.
definitely.
They will. How could they not?
Of course they're going to go out.
Well, they're all back from college and whatnot.
Exactly.
Everybody's
Go out and see a
everybody's back
show.
from college.
Yeah.
They get to see Dave Attell, and then they go do some of that drinking afterwards.
Exactly.
If I wasn't working, I'd go see you.
You would.
Of course. Are you kidding me?
That is so. Thank you.
Voss just
Brothers in
say
arms.
you would see him too, and then you go, "Where are you going to be, Rich?" And I go, "Oh, it's funny you should ask." But I'm
Yeah,
not-
I would go see
saying.
Rich. I would go see you too. Where would you be?
No, I mean, this weekend I'm in Rhode Island at the Comedy Connection, but next
I could
weekend
always Amtrak up.
You know what the fucking? I looked at Amtrak prices.
Yeah.
It's less expensive to fly.
Oh, I know the price is through the roof. How does the average guy get by?
They're sold out.
Can we
too,
go back to the Jeopardy clip?
And now you're upset about that? Did I?
When you're on Amtrak, has anyone ever talked to you? When
What's
you're
that?
on Amtrak, like has someone ever come up to you and talked to you?
I haven't been on Amtrak in
One time he was on the Long Island Railroad and he was doing material, and there's some guy, Colin, who'd objected.
Oh boy, did he object! Colin Ferguson. Look
I know.
I don't think you know.
All right.
Come on, how many fucking train mass murders are there?
Right.
I don't know.
I only know one.
Let's talk about Auschwitz.
Nice one, Rich.
Auschwitz? What is it? O-S-H?
I said
Auschwitz. Auschwitz!
Auschwitz.
You say
Auschwitz.
All right, so we say it different. I say
You're a Hoffwit.
You're a nimwit. So
Comedy Connection, Friday,
and then next
Saturday,
weekend,
Treehouse Comedy in Westport, Connecticut.
with Florentine, me and Florentine.
That's December
That's gonna
4th
be a
and
great
5th.
show.
We're on
And my
tour.
wife hates me on this channel tonight at 7. You and Bonnie do a wonderful job at that.
And are they in tomorrow?
And I think you want to do tomorrow's show.
Yeah, we'll do tomorrow morning. Yeah.
All right. If I wake up, maybe I'll stumble in and do a little
Double
hour.
dose.
I'll do an hour with you or something. But
We got to find a guest too.
Rich and Bonnie are going to do the morning show tomorrow as well. That's great. What, E-Rock?
Patrice podcast.
Patrice podcast.
Yeah.
Podcast.
That's ready to go?
This Thursday will.
This Thursday.
Wow.
So the Black Phillips thing?
Yeah.
Damn, E-Rock dug up some Black Phillips, the show
great.
Patrice used to do for us when we were on XM, and it's going to be the podcast this week?
This week, first Black Phillips show.
Holy fuck, that's going to do
That's
very
gonna be good
well.
stuff.
We should get a promo out there to tell the people.
Oh, you're doing a benefit this year too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
You did it last year.
Yeah.
I did.
He's done it every year.
Looks like someone had
I know. I feel like I'm overstaying my welcome on it, but you know,
You're doing it this year.
to Bill
Yeah.
and Maureen, they put that together, man. That's a hot show. That's a great
Yeah.
show.
Those tickets will
Talk
sell
about
out.
a great crowd too, man.
Oh, they're
That
fucking-
benefit crowd.
It's fucking
City
unbelievable.
Center.
They really
They
are
are
good.
fucking
They really are
unbelievable
cool.
how good they are.
Yeah.
It's going to sell out. It does every year, so get your tickets early.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to Roland and the Pies. Looks like someone had too
Yes.
many pies. He's like,
Look at that.
Did you eat any pie, Roland?
A little sliver.
A little sliver.
little sliver.
A little sliver, just for my tongue. No water. Fucking hot on.
you're pointing at Justin? Justin ate a lot of pie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot.
Yeah, the Stroke brothers.
Roland, what's your pie?
Well, why would you throw these?
Battle of the Gargantuans.
Travis had more than I did.
Yes, it was Travis Ken.
I know.
He knew
Travis
pie
is a
was
little
coming.
svelte doll.
He's wearing a sweatpants pie. He can eat as many pies as he wants. What's your pie of choice?
Cherry pie.
Cherry pie.
Really?
That's a good pie.
Do you like ice cream on it?
That's a good pie.
Heated.
With vanilla ice cream, right? Got to go vanilla with the cherry pie? Of course you do.
1 scoop vanilla, 1 scoop chocolate.
Oh, I love
Wow,
it. Just
you're
like
right.
the perfect
Crazy.
relationship.
Yeah, just like the way America should be.
Black Lives Matter.
That's right. A bunch of vanilla, maybe a chocolate occasion. An occasional chocolate scoop.
Norton,
Just a
where are you
scoop.
going to be at?
A pistachio.
I'll be at San Francisco, a bunch of other stuff.
Cobb's is great.
Go to jimnorton.com if you have any interest, and if not, then do not.
Well, you should have
Wow.
an interest. How about we
He
stop
left it
there?
in
JimNorton.com. All right. All right, guys. Have a happy holiday. Thank you to
Safe.
David Tell and
Thank
Rich
you, guys.
Voss and the pie guy. It was the cake boss dude, right?
Wait, does the staff have to come in because Voss is doing the show tomorrow?
Paul volunteered.
Yay!
Paul
Let's do a
volunteered.
picture.
Yes.
All right. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye-bye.